that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Bray said he's going to talk to Jed and Ty today.
Who?
Bray. He's like, I don't really have any connections. Like, I need to get closer with people. I'm going to pull Jed and Ty aside. I'm like, it's honestly not a bad idea.
Or anything?
Totally, dude. You do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I don't see him going for like a couple weeks at least.
No, I don't either.
Fix your microphone.
I don't either.
He's like, what if you win? Like, what are you going to do?
Who?
Bray.
Who would you put up?
Yeah.
If
He's like,
we're not in teams, what you're gonna do?
Oh, if we're not in teams, it's a free for all. I would do. Oh. I would want a backdoor crowd. I wouldn't put them up side by side.
That would be such a big move. Oh my god, girl.
You would put them up side by side?
Absolutely, because it guarantees one of them goes home.
I know, that is the thing.
And I would love it
I know.
that they're sitting beside each other, even if it's just for like a couple days. Because I'm telling you, Beth, they are going after the girls.
I know.
I guarantee you. And they're not going to take us out.
No. You kidding me? I'm glad Asta knows it too.
I hope she believes it.
I know.
It is true. I'm telling you.
Is the alliance thing kind of getting to your head? Is the alliance thing kind of getting to your head?
What do you mean?
Them four? Austin, Bray, Ro, Kyle?
No.
You didn't think about it? Ty kind of said it last night. He's like, do you think it could be a thing?
Oh,
Like they
oh
spent
yeah,
like
I do.
2 hours in the ball pit yesterday.
I do.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah, think about it. That could actually be a thing.
Listen,
Still not numbers.
some of what Josh said,
I know.
it was true.
Where else did he come up with it?
If people think that it wasn't true, I'm glad you can see that. Maybe not the whole thing, but some of it was. Right?
Yeah, Ty kind of mentioned that there might be a 5 over there with her.
With who?
Kiefer.
With who?
Kiefer. He might be in on it. Just kind of covering his bases.
Oh,
But like more serious with us.
He's just playing.
Totally.
He told me, he's just like, I'm going to play along with them just to get information. He brings everything back to us. He's just there for...
Yeah, it's like all of us. It's really solid.
He knows where his loyalty stands. I trust him.
Oh, I trust everybody. This could be one of the most solid,
Yeah.
bigger alliances in a while.
Yep.
It's sick.
But some of what Josh said was true.
Yeah. Love that you see that too.
That's why I kind of wish Jed didn't call the meeting.
I know.
I wish he had just kept it between the 6. I wish he had just brought it to the 6. Keep that information in tight and use it.
Now it's out there. It was a pointless meeting, I thought. Very pointless. We have to keep these boys in check.
Trust me. If they could have backdoored Jed, they would have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's what he needs to realize. But he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Right?
Ty doesn't either.
Trust me, they thought about it.
Oh,
But they just knew they couldn't.
not yet.
It was too soon. It wasn't the right time. That's why they didn't.
You also know they couldn't convince me. Or you.
And they, yeah, that's why.
It's so fun.
Glad we're on the same page though.
Love it. Who is that, Austin? Birdo.
What's the crack-a-lackin'?
What's up, Opie?
What you thinking? Okay, so when Ty had brought the whole flip, I was so against it, right? And the reason why I was against it mainly was one, it would potentially expose us. And two, Josh was such a wild card. Like, I just did not want the possibility of him winning HOH and then putting two of the Sunsetters up or just, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, 100%.
But now that he's guaranteeing 5 of the Sunsetters' safety, what are the chances that the six people that he would choose to pitch to, 5 of us are in Sunsetters? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His promise changes things, and I know he's not the most trustworthy person, but I think his head's back in the game. I think he flipped out day 3, but I honestly think he has not been emotional since then. And I truly believe that he'd be a complete idiot to come to 6 people and say, I'm not going to target you, and then do that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after we could potentially save him. Do you see what I'm saying?
I know it, yeah.
And it gives us an opportunity to separate Kyle and Roe without us having to really put them up on the block. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I know that Beth hasn't been included in this plan, but we have the numbers to always save her.
Mm-hmm.
We have the numbers to always protect her.
And we could just tell her to vote Roe.
And explain it to her.
Mm-hmm.
And say, this is what it is. It's a better game move for us. The only concern that I have is that Josh needs to stop saying that Austin is his target, because we vote to keep Josh in the house and he makes it known and keeps saying that Austin is his target, that it makes it seem like we're against Austin. And I'm not trying to be against Austin right now. She's not my target. It's too soon. I want to work with her. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to pin us against Austin. That's the only concern.
For me, I would have to act like I voted to evict Josh, or I would potentially have to vote to evict Josh, because I'm with Roe
Right.
now.
Right.
But I would vote if the numbers were too tight.
Right. You'd have.
I would vote
Yeah.
for Roe.
But if we could replace your vote with Beth's, then, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you could do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's back on the table now. It's a good.
For me, for my game, it's better to have Josh here than Roe. Because Josh is just and then we could put Josh up if one of us win HOA.
For your game, it's better to have Josh here.
I think so.
For my game, it is now better to have Josh here. Before, it wasn't. Now, it is. And I talked to Tina, and she's saying it's better for her game to keep Josh here too. And Tara agrees too.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, after Josh spoke to us, I said, oh my God, my concern was that Josh was going to pitch to Jed and Ty, and they were going to go run and tell the whole house like they did yesterday. That's why I walked over to you guys and said, don't go running and telling everybody, because the second you do that, it takes it off the table.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Jed hadn't gone and told the whole house that stuff yesterday. Because Keith, some of it is true. Some of what Josh was saying yesterday, I do believe it.
I do too.
I do believe that if they could have backdoored Ted, they would have. They talked about it, but they recognized that I'm not going to vote against him. Ty's not going to vote against him. Ty and Beth are close. Beth's not going to vote against him. It was too risky to take out a big player like that so soon.
100.
But Jed got in his emotions, and he should have just kept that information to himself, or just talked about it with
At least
us
he got it
first.
out of it this early.
Huh?
He's, like, hopefully he can keep it in check.
He needs to stop running and telling people stuff every time he hears information. Tell the Sunsetters. Let us talk about it first.
100%. I didn't even know anything was going down. But,
So I just told.
and
So
I had a good conversation with Ty last night before all of this went down. We're both like this, like, just like weighing the options, and we still weren't.
you still would, eh?
We're still wavering and we're waiting to see.
That's why when I was at the table, I said to Ty, I said, "You're gonna love this," and he's just like, "Really?" I'm like, "If there's anybody that's gonna eat this pitch up, it's you,
Yeah.
because you're the one that was pushing it, and now you have security that he's not gonna put any of us up."
And it saves me because I say if Ty wins, you can put Josh and Bray.
Exactly.
And I don't have, I'm like, I don't have to go up on the block. if Ty
Exactly.
wins.
Exactly.
Like, that protects me from the block. Like, the only way, and I just don't like the fact that I'm in a 6-person alliance, and I think an alliance member could put me up on the block. It's very unsettling.
Yeah, but it has to happen. It's gonna happen
Not this, it doesn't have to happen
this
early
soon.
with
It
this
shouldn't.
many
Yeah.
targets.
Yeah. But it's the whole. It's because we're in teams. Why it would. That's why I want teams to end so that we don't have to be doing that.
And then we can cut Josh loose.
Exactly.
100%. I mean, I'm down to make a big move again.
Now I am.
That's good, because we really just needed you. And Tina.
Now I am. Well, now I feel like we need Jed. He's, because of what happened yesterday, he's like now so against having Josh in the house.
After you left, we just had a little conversation, and Jed was leaning towards it. And then I walked in on Jed,
Yeah.
and then when Jed walked out of the room by Josh, I was just like going back into the room to change. And he just like gave me like a big smile. And I was just like, oh shit, we're fucking playing. But yeah.
That's what I told him. I said, buddies, keep it tight-lipped.
You have to keep it this. So yeah, if we can get Beth to vote for Will, and then we can, Beth and I, so there's that swing vote in there. And then me and Beth are like, what the fuck?
So Beth would vote to evict Roe, and you would vote to evict Roe. You would just switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it doesn't, or we can both. And then there's 2 people in question.
You would both vote to evict off?
No Roe.
What?
You know what I mean? Because all of the Sunsetters are voting.
Oh, right, I see.
So now that everyone's like, it was like a larger house decision, but there's 1 people left out because
Yeah.
I'm still viewed as a huge outsider.
Right.
Everyone keeps telling me that I'm such an outsider.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, and that's my game right now.
Yeah.
Except for Kyle. Kyle's the only one who's
Yeah.
I've played more game with him.
Yeah.
And I think he's starting to feel, him and Will are feeling really good with me.
Yeah.
Like, we were in the ball pit forever, talking game, like,
Yeah.
next move, what we're going to do. Like, we were going over each scenario of who would win, HOH, what would our targets be.
Yeah.
And for Kyle, you're an option.
I know.
And that can't happen.
I know he wants me out. I know I'm his target.
It would be you and Bray,
Yeah.
even if teams weren't a thing.
That's what he said.
That's the feeling I got.
Yep. I know that. That's why I need him gone. And that's why I want to take out Roe.
And then, then we could take potentially maybe backdoor Kyle, and then I don't have to pretend I'm in that alliance anymore.
Yeah.
And I could be even more of an outsider.
Yeah. I'm down.
Because I'll be Kyle's only person.
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm down.
Because
I am.
I can't waver that I voted.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine for voting for Roe and pretending that I voted for
Well,
Because it'll be me and Josh. Or me and Vic will be on the outs.
mm-hmm.
It's kind of risky. I think I could pull it off though. I really
What do you mean you and Vic would be?
We're not including Vic in this, right?
Yeah. So
Like
you got
Brandon.
so you would vote to evict Roe, but say that you didn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's easy.
Yeah.
If we thought the numbers were too dicey.
Yeah.
It really all just depends on bet.
Yeah. I'm down now.
Let's do it.
I'm down now.
I really want my own bed though.
Huh?
I really wanted my own bed though.
You want your own bed?
I really wanted my
Oh.
own bed.
Oh.
That's okay. Last night was a bit better of a sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's either like, and now I'm not dreading the next HOH.
Exactly.
Now I'm not.
Now the only person that I would worry about for the next HOH is Kyle. And either way, I have the numbers to stay. So even if he does put me up or try to backdoor me, I still have the numbers. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if he does for Beth. But I'm his target. I know it. So let's
Because
stick.
he doesn't want to go after Ty or Jed.
Exactly. So I don't mind sticking it to him and take out the only person he trusts the most.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I hate living out of the bag.
I'm almost moved into all the drawers now.
Yeah, I'm slowly every day. I put more and more stuff in the drawer, but I'm just like, oh, if I need to
legit,
pack.
just straight up lost a pair of pants. I'm like, did I bring them? Did I not?
Yeah.
Ripping everything out, and I'm like, I know that I brought them. Whatever. It's driving me nuts.
Have you talked to Tara about it?
She's down. She's down. She's down. She's just like, it's the best move for her game.
It is. Because for Roe, Tara would be the chopping block.
And she thinks that she's good with Roe. She thinks that he wouldn't put her up. And I keep telling her, I said, can't trust what these guys are saying. I told her, I said, Kyle and Roe are going after all the girls first because they don't want to face the backlash with the guys.
Yeah. It's like, I'm so happy I pulled into that.
Yeah.
Because I can see it all. Like today, down in the ball pit, I just was initiating the talk, trying to figure it out. And I really feel like Kyle trusts me completely. And after this, he'll trust me even more.
Because you won't have anybody but you, because Roe will be gone.
Roe will be gone, and I'll be like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and he'll think that you voted to keep Roe
Yeah.
and evict Josh, and he'll be like, what the hell? He won't trust anybody but you.
That's,
I like it.
I love it. I do need a peanut butter and jam sandwich, though. I'm gonna.
When do we tell Beth though? We'd have to tell her tonight at some point. I wouldn't want, because Thursdays are so hectic. It's like we don't have time.
We don't.
It's like literally an all-day thing.
If you can get her in a room with any of the senators, people won't think you're talking game.
Yeah,
Like if it's you and Tina
and Beth.
and then you pull back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I think they're coming from you and Tina.
I just need to confirm with Jed and Ty that they're on board. Where's
I
Jed?
know Tyus.
But how do you know Ty is? Did you tell them what Josh proposed?
No, there's too many people around.
Okay.
But I know he will be.
He will be.
Even yesterday, he's like, I still don't like it. Like even
Yeah.
after the house move, he's
Yeah.
like, you just don't say right.
Okay. Okay.
Because him and I were kind of on the same page out by the hot tub.
So where's Jed right now?
I don't know.
Is he in the room?
He might be in the next video. I haven't seen him. And imagine if Josh won and he could just do our dirty work for 1 week.
Exactly. That'd actually be great.
That would be great.
We just pretend like we're sweating, but we know we're not. We potentially
I've been
could.
tight with Josh this
We could
whole
potentially even help him backdoor Austin. Do you know what I mean? If it came to that. I mean, God. Oh, God.
We need, like...
We'd be putting a lot of trust in him, though.
I want to be a big brother legend.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. Yep. And the fact that because like you and Tina are the ones I trust the most, the fact that Tina's on board too makes me feel even better. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that she thinks game. So that makes me feel even more secure in doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Because the feeling I got would be, for Ro, it would be Tara and Tina, and then for Kyle, it would be you and Bray.
Yeah.
And then for me, it would probably be Austin and Vic.
Right.
It's like kind of like the scenario
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
ran through.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And basically the only way I would see the block next week, I think, is if Beth won HOH. But even then, maybe she wouldn't put me up. But if someone were to pull themselves down, I'd go. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it don't matter. I feel good. It was a bit sketchy in the start, but after like talking with like Ty and Jed, I feel, because I always felt good with you and teams.
Yeah.
And I still really haven't talked game with Beth, but that's like part of my game is to
Exactly.
distance.
No, she got you.
Yeah,
She got you.
I feel that. Let's fucking end this game.
Alright guys, a little cheers before we do this, Pat. Alright, let's do this as a team. Everyone's just like, woo. Now you know my plans.
What's that?
I'm drugging everyone before we get
Oh,
our chats.
god damn.
You're what?
I'm putting a little Molly in everyone's drink.
Oh,
before we go
please
get our chats.
don't.
Damn, let's do some more and go to the
Knowing
ball pit.
me, I'm the person that's gonna like overdose.
No, stop. Have you ever done anything?
No. That's
I'll
why.
just do a little bit for you.
No.
You're like, you will do
No. Proud of Josh. God. But it also shows that like he is a good player.
Okay, I don't want to say anything.
Say it.
I helped Josh come up with that plan. Why do you think there's so many sunsetters in there?
I was wondering. I'm like, what? I'm like, how could this fall into our lap? What the hell? Cheap. I love you. My guy.
I was like,
You
'cause
genius. I'm like, what the hell? How? Just make sure he doesn't throw you under the bus.
he wouldn't. He thinks that since okay, day one after the challenge, I was like, I felt good with him before he blew up. I was like, Josh, I need to find someone on day one I can align with and say, I will never say the name in the DM. I was like, I want that to be you. I said, no matter what, you're on the block. I just don't say your name and I just stay loyal to you. And like, if we go far in this game, like that's huge. thing that was your day one, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, I would definitely break that now. But I've always stayed loyal to that with him.
When did you put that in his head, this plan?
Huh?
When did you put the plan in his head?
So I found him in the OLG 2 days ago. And I was like, you gotta quit targeting the guys. Like, you have to make it known at first that you're gonna be going for Austin. And I was like, you can't pitch to everybody in the house. Like, you just can't. It's not gonna be a unanimous vote if you were to stay, because people will not waver. And I said, I was like, you have to convince a core group of people to vote with you and split the house. I was like, because next week it's going to be split no matter what. So why not just split it this week? I was like, and you got to tell people that you're willing to sit on the block if they win each election. What was his pitch? What was that?
He just has to. He just has to follow through with his word. I think
he will.
We're still taking a chance, but
I've always maintained that relationship with Josh.
yeah.
Like, always. He views me as, like, I swear he views me as his number one.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to leave out Beth, though, because I've never talked to her. And I thought he might be suspicious.
Yeah. No, good
So
plan.
the way I pitched it, I was like, I feel good with Tina and Tara. That's what I said. And then I was like, and I know Tina and Tara are like kind of close with Latoya. And I was like, and you see how close Deshaun and Jed are. I was like, those are groups right there. If you can pull them together, you'll have the vote because you'll have my vote too. That's how I.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Because I was just like, how did he come up with this? What are the chances?
I came to fucking play. I'm kind of nervous how it's gonna look on TV though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just
Like them showing, like basically helping him?
helping them and backstabbing. Like, I'm in with Ro and Kyle, and now I'm already
Hey.
it's Big Brother.
You're here to play, buddy.
Fucking right.
That's your game.
But I want to stay loyal
I know where your loyalty stands.
for sure. You don't get through this game without being loyal to your
Yeah.
group. You know what I mean?
You don't.
You just
and I
don't.
think you know that if you backstab us, it's you're done.
I would never.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be an option. Yep. But just keep that between us. I won't even tell Tina that.
No, I won't say everything you just told me.
It doesn't. Josh can look however he wants
Yeah.
to look.
It stays right here.
What a wild game. I'm gonna make a PB&J
Yeah.
and look in the mirror and just try to self-motivate and love myself.
Long game. If you see him, feel free to tell him, look, man. I'm just hanging out in my room all day today.
I'm just gonna try and just.
Yeah, I'm hanging out in my room all day today. I'm not talking to anybody. Oh, my chapstick. This game would be a lot easier if I could just text people and say, meet me in my room. Big brother. I wish I had my phone. It would make it a lot easier. Back to waiting, back to deer hunting. Oh, maybe I'll take off my blazer for a bit. Because it's friggin' hot. Oh my god, stop having fun, you ding-dongs. There we go.
Oh my god.
But you can't.
Ear.
I got one on my back.
I know, I don't
I got a small one here, a small one down on that ankle. You don't have to cover anything?
Why not? I think you would be.
Oh,
Cover your
shit.
leg ones later.
Boat can, or
Go put some dope ass socks on.
Yeah, dude.
Where's your leg?
I got some
It's good actually. It's
bananas.
still a little tiny bit tender, but it's not.
Boom.
Yes,
That was
lots of
something.
bananas.
The bruise is definitely clearing up.
Dancing bananas,
I
right?
think you'd be the
Bananas.
perfect person to get that.
Some bananas.
People get mad and you're like, what are you gonna do? That's gonna be Toya's explanations. Well, you're up now. This is the rep you have. In the outside world, she's such a nice
I've seen
angel.
some things, huh?
Yeah, they're a little dirty. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Seen a lot of bars.
Walked a
thought that
hard
was the
mile.
look.
Can't walk in with bright new white.
Well, they're not supposed to be
Converse.
white, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I thought they bought them like this. Though.
Yeah, they look
Well,
purposefully like that.
yeah.
Mine were white.
Mine were girls when I brought them already.
I've never owned Converses before.
What?
I like more informed pair. I bought
They're way better than like fresh shoes.
I almost bought a pair of Dwayne Wade shoes when he was with Converse. Oh, should we talk about... Oh, can we?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And the
They took
HOH?
the logos off the contract.
Oh, she said.
Yeah. Even mine. Look at that tongue. I don't know how they
Yeah,
got on.
yeah. How'd fuck
Yeah,
did yours
so-
get through?
Yeah, that's
Mine
so
are
hard, man.
covered.
Looks
Oh,
like
the back ones.
Yours
too.
are whited out.
yeah, but it looks
Mine's
like
an
mine are
olive.
knockoffs now.
Mine aren't.
I usually wear, how do I explain this?
Yours are covered?
It's like a car type.
Huh?
Yours are covered?
Yeah, the tongue.
I don't know what you're
They took
talking
the-
about.
they
It's
took the
on.
label off.
Oh.
I'm definitely
Those
gonna
are
get
the
a pair
type of
once I
shoes
get
I
out of the I have a mild obsession
I
with
just don't
pair
bring them.
shoes.
With buying shoes?
Yeah.
It's just like a weird, like
And then,
a
like,
whole
never
side,
wearing them.
like set, like they'd have to like cover the whole shoe.
I used to be obsessed with Steve
I
Madden.
love them.
Really?
That's why I can.
Say the word. They're like
I have a ton of Steve Madden socks.
Yeah.
They're just laces,
Like-
or they're just like the.
100% put that shit on.
I wear them super loose. I just
Yes.
so long.
Same.
I wonder.
Like a bio page.
I think you ordered them.
It's you.
It's me.
Hey, Braid.
Not down.
I just hate how you bring
Not
What
down.
kind of shampoo?
the Vol.
Oh, they give it.
I just found
asked
a
for
new
you.
fact. How often do you
Yeah,
wash your
all
hair?
my shoes.
Once a week.
Yeah. Great.
Are you down?
Vix washed her hair once this whole time.
I just do it usually because I usually like
I think I know the one.
load it with fucking gel, and then I'll get like
Yeah, I
press.
got some MB
Oh,
there.
And then I'm like,
For
yeah,
the
this is
show.
uncomfortable. So that's
Kind of
usually
match
why I
the
wash.
theme. They like match like
I
the.
never do.
Yeah, our hair like doesn't get oily really.
No.
Like you know how like your hair will get like like you could
Yeah.
lift
By the
it
end of
down.
today,
Or
from me
they
doing
were
this,
my second
it'll
choice.
No, 'cause I know, like,
Get
my
ones
mom,
that
she'd
were
be
like
like, "My hair's
white,
so
and then like
fucking
had
white." And I'm like,
off-white on
"What?"
it, and then it had like Jolly Rancher colors all around it. They would have been so fresh.
bad.
Yeah, like the first time she told me her hair got oily, I was like,
Yeah,
"Mean
I would have
oily."
felt
I wish I was more
dope.
greasy. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, like look, like you could slick my hair down.
What color's your hair?
I think they'd suit you.
Oh, black
Dark
hair.
brown,
You
yeah.
can really see it.
Oh yeah, shine,
yeah.
sheen.
Oh, yeah.
I love the dad shoes. The whole
Yeah, I think
dad
with yours you
vibe.
can't really tell. Like it'll
Chilling
just
at
look
the
like
grill, yelling at the kids in
a
the
little
backyard.
shiny.
That's
Like
Yeah,
only if it
but
gets really, really bad, then you're like, is your hair wet?
Wet.
And you're like, no, it's just not oily.
Mine is just
Dad
like
has
flat.
to get good.
Okay, so what do split ends mean?
Yeah, my big son.
What are, what's considered a dad shoe?
Mine's pretty good.
Air Monarchs,
We'll find some.
big white ones,
Bulky.
bulky white ones.
Oh, I'm quite impressed.
They're the
There's one
most
starting.
comfortable shoes I've ever owned in my life.
Those were a big thing with your Gen Z.
Literally splitting.
Oh, okay.
Literally
What
splitting.
does that
in two.
mean? 'Cause you know all those shampoo commercials like, oh, something about split ends.
Yeah, it's bullshit. They'll never like
Yeah,
form back
that's all.
together.
No.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
So why did they say that? Like, what are they talking about?
You should take.
I already
You
need
literally
to
need
get
to
a
cut
new
them
pair.
off.
Mine
You have
already,
to cut them
like,
off.
grow.
Do you have those?
Apparently, all-in-one
Oh, yeah.
is also
Oh, you
bullshit.
do?
As soon as I knocked up my old lady.
Because my friend who used to work in a barber shop
Oh,
said
no,
that
not the clips. I
shampoo
thought we
like
were talking about the
opens like your hair, and then conditioner like like reseals it. So she's like, there's literally no such thing as 2-in-1.
Wow.
No.
She's like that's
Three
not a
in
thing.
one?
3 in
3 in
1.
one.
She's like, that's
Kill me.
not a thing. Like, that's
Body,
not
hair.
possible.
Face.
It took me years to figure that out.
She's like, you can't
Split
open and
No,
close.
the 2-in-1 thing.
That didn't
I
work.
actually used Head and Shoulders at one point. My barber's like, that's disgusting.
Really? Head and shoulders.
It's
So
not even
Troy
for you.
Polamalu is a liar. Patrick Mahomes are liars. They're just doing it for the
I'm really
check.
glad they gave you a
Getting that
No.
bag.
It's
not
There's
like-
no
it's not-
way.
I was
like,
I
that-
trust
I
Mahomes.
was like,
if Mahomes
that
told me to do something, I'm
has
doing
stated
it.
several
That's all I'm
times
saying.
that she needs
Yeah, that's
fresh
my dude.
shampoo.
Is he?
Yeah,
Like,
that's my
relax.
I'm a negotiator.
Do you see
I'm like, so
Apparently
we,
there's lots of stuff in the pantry.
is there a spapatula?
Yeah.
I asked.
We'll
Yeah.
check.
I was like, you
I
need like,
can't.
I was like one that like, you know,
I
like
can't.
bend,
What-
that's
what
flat
about-
plastic. I was
Yeah.
like, these wood ones aren't doing it.
Sucks.
I can't.
You can't. No. Yeah, it's gonna bend.
Right? It has
It's
to like
tough.
a little
Has to
like.
have a
Tough
little bit
losses
of
here,
give,
They
but
don't
right? You
wanna
don't
my
need to get it on
Mahomes
a
jersey
fried
came
eggs
in
or
2 days
something.
after the
That's what I
Super Bowl.
said.
You know?
And they're like, okay.
But it looks
No,
dope.
you
It's the first
flip
football jersey I've
sloppy.
Is there a lot
ever
of
owned.
food or is there a lot of
I've
items?
never been a jersey
I have
guy.
a
I
Juju
know.
Smith
Let's go
sister.
look, because I need to fill my water.
My girl, she bought me a
Exactly.
Pascal
Or random
Siakam
thing.
jersey for my birthday.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think
And that was the
they
first.
do, yeah.
That was the first
That's why I
NBA
was like,
jersey
how
I ever
fucking
owned
dare
too.
they?
Which one?
Yeah.
A Siakam.
Get
She thought
ready.
she ordered Van Vliet.
Yo, I'm ready
So
for
we're
a
gonna order my
twist.
son a Van Vliet jersey.
Y'all ready for a twist?
Is it just toilet paper?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
If I was a
like
caller,
how
I always
these
think
other
of like play calls from. I'd be like, Shift F ready, steady from the 3.
Oh, shit.
Like Shift F, like capital F, ready.
Okay.
Fucking sauce in
You
it.
need another. Gives us one spot.
This makes me so happy. Like, so happy.
We have a spatula. Guys, we should make up a game today or something. Like things are getting real boring.
Yeah.
Like let's entertain Canada.
I talked to her. Jen.
How'd that go?
I got one good.
Was he like, yeah, for sure?
Yeah.
Are you just fucking tonight? You guys are fucking today.
I walked in. He's like, "You're looking really nice in that outfit." I was like, enough. I was like, "I'll take off my pants right now." And he's like, "Okay." Yes, and I was like,
Too much.
I was like, "You can't." I was like, "You can't do it back,"
No.
because I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, then you're just red.
Literally, I'm like,
Do you get embarrassed? Do you get red face?
I don't get red in the face, but I'll literally be like, "Stop!" Like,
Yeah.
I keep smiling. Literally, I'm like, "Enough."
He asked yesterday during the house meeting. I literally could have died. We were like,
When I look at you and you're going, 1 second, then you're going, I was like, stop, you're gonna make me laugh. Were you trying to set pose? Like, literally, every time, it really was the, well, Josh, if we're so close, then why are you on the block? And I went, oh, there it is. Oh, she got him. She got him. Checkmate. Checkmate.
bitch, you're like, just learned that term today.
Period. Well, he seems very down. We both agreed about, you know.
Like, and then you're good for bed.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I don't even really know about Ro, or like, he's like, definitely Kyle. Like, I'm not too sure about it at all.
So he's telling us the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you mean? I was like, I was like, I know that's right. Why you mean? I was like, I know that's correct.
Do you feel better then? Just like, kind of like, ooh,
I do.
like going into next week.
Yeah. Very much so. He's like, oh, like, I think if Kyle would have won, like, I think he'd put me and you out. And I was like, fuck, you're right. Like,
Oh, me and Austin are
no, he said like him and me. And I was
don't
like,
do that.
but I was like, well, if that's how you feel.
Oh, I should make something.
He
I don't
wants to say
want
boys
to,
club.
but I'm like, ugh. Oh man.
And you're with us.
The ladies. Ladies, it's your song.
I'm just gonna force myself not to eat until I actually.
Stop.
Sang all those country songs to me yesterday.
Baby, your song. A little country voice.
I was like, oh shit.
And a little bit of chicken fry.
Don't
Oh,
even
beer
hype
on
me
a
up.
Friday night.
Don't hype me up.
Don't hype me
I'll
up.
get crazy. Alright guys, we're gonna play a game.
I just want to sing songs.
I want to sing so badly. I didn't think it'd be so hard.
Right? Fuck. Not 13 grams of protein in that fucking Greek yogurt.
That's why I eat it.
Not protein shakes. I heard that apparently Greek yogurt's really bad for coral reef or something.
We had like tablespoons and stuff.
We do.
Oh.
Like these, right?
Didn't even look, just complained.
Me. About 12 of them. I think that's why there's 5 sets. Because then people are like, we don't have any. And they're like, okay.
I just love nutrition info. And it's really hurt my soul that I don't have any.
You love nutrition info?
Yeah. I'm a big label reader.
Good old label reader. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, watch, there'll be something in there. And no one would know because it's just sitting there. Me just dig my hand in it just now, just to check. Who would? Same.
I see you.
Same.
Stop that.
Stop, we're ripping things apart. I talked to Judd. I think he's still down. I was just like, yeah, I know, like we had like our 6th thing, when like that kind of really fizzled, but I know that like you're someone I still really want to work with, and I know like the rest would still be really working. He's like, yeah, no, totally. And he's like, yeah, like, and I was like, what do you think for next week? Like, who do you want to put up? He's like, honestly, I think like Tara, and like I guess maybe Tina. He's like, I can't see us putting up Vic, you know, like that'd be too much. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And he's like, I just don't know. I was like, well, what if it's not teams? And he's like, maybe Roe, maybe Keith. He's like, because like I don't want them coming after Austin. Like that just wouldn't make sense for my game right now. Like, and I was like, yeah, no, like you're right. I was like, yeah, like you're just someone I know is like a straight shooter. Like you'll be honest, like up front. Like I really respect that, He's like, yeah, I know, totally. Mm-hmm. Very good. I gotta go talk to Di. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was just like, yeah, like you think Tara, like, I don't know, I was like, I didn't really like how she like threw your name out there. Yeah. And I was like, I'm very one that like, I would never put someone up on the block that like, I would not be okay with potentially going. Yeah. And I was like, so for her to like say your name, like in my mind, I was like, that means that she's like okay with you potentially going, like if the house were to flip.
You wanna come in?
Smells good in here.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. Okay. I'm only saying this to you, Jed, Tina, Tara, Latoya, and Kiefer. Here's my pitch. Is these 6 names are, if I stay, are out of my mouth, are never a target until it's a top 7, and then of course the game has to change. That's just the reality of the game. Let's be real with ourselves. But out of my mouth till top 7. I'm here for if you guys need a pawn to put up, if you just don't want to get blood on your hands, if you need someone to be a bigger fucking target than you to continue your game, I'm here for that. If you win HOH, don't want to piss people off on this side, feel free to put me up. I don't mind. I can handle it. Go for it. I will happily let you, if something happens and you need to throw somebody under the fucking bus, take heat off yourself, feel free. I can handle it. I'm here for you and Jed to take the targets off your back. I will happily have it on mine. Jed asked why I chose these 6 people, because obviously Ro and Kyle are working together. Austin is my target. I've already told you this. She's not my target because she put me up for HOH. I want to be very clear about that. And she's my target because conversations, things that I said on that couch were very fucking true, and she's lying. But you are at liberty to believe that how you will, if you want to. I have spoken to the 6 other people, or 5 other people already. You can feel free to discuss amongst the 6 of you. You do not have to keep me, but this is what I'm presenting to you guys as an opportunity to make it to Final 7. Austin is my target. You and Jed are never my fucking targets. I want to make that very, very clear. You guys are not my targets. I think this would be a very fucking cool top 7 to see. I think you and Jed are very strong and we could help carry. I understand that Jed has reservations because somehow I managed to turn the house last week. Work with the person that's capable of doing this for you rather than against. Keep that person here.
So you want to target Austin?
Austin is my target.
But what's to say you're not just going to change your mind and turn on us? But you would need
I
numbers.
start to change my mind, just easily get rid of me. If
you win HOH and you stay, who do you put up?
Austin.
And?
that it is just not the three of you from that side, not any of the six.
What were you thinking? Like, say you stayed in one HOH. Say you stayed in one HOH, who would you put up?
It would be Austin for sure. And then on the other side, I would really want to have a group discussion of who we think is the best other person, because I want to make it the best for the seven of us.
So you're proposing to work with the group we just named?
Pardon?
You're proposing that you will work with the group of people that you just named?
That is correct.
Interesting.
I understand you may have reservations about me. That is more than okay. You're allowed to have those thoughts, and I invite you to think about what is best for your game.
I mean, like, yeah, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, why these people.
Well, the reason is because you and Jed, I think, are very strong competitors. Kiefer and Latoya are from this team, and just, like, I like them, and Tina and Tara have just been, like, nice to me. Like,
Okay. I mean, it's a good pitch. Not gonna lie to you. Obviously, like, I'd have to think about it if it's whether or not it's best for my game, but
absolutely. Like, and that's what you're here to do. Feel free to discuss with the other six, if you like. I have now spoken to all of you individually. I spoke with Kiefer first, then I spoke to Tina, Latoya, and Tara at once. I just give them the pitch. No one is, like, in or out. It's just something I've pitched. I'm only pitching this to the six people. I'm not interested in going outside of that. And if it doesn't work out for you and I'm here next week, feel free to throw me up on the fucking block, get me out of this house. I don't mind. I will not hold anything against you. And I'm very, like, I honestly, if you win HOH and you don't want to get blood on your hands, feel free to put me on the block. I will gladly be a pawn for you. Because if I leave this week, I'm the only person that anyone has been saying a name about.
yeah, I know.
Like, so that's just something also to take into consideration. If I leave, who's the next target?
Well, to a degree, what you're pitching is something that, as a scenario, I've obviously run through in my head because I just have to. But I think it's like, it's just really about what comes down to it. It's like, who's better for my game, you or Ro?
Absolutely. And feel free to discuss that with Jed. Feel free to discuss it with Latoya. Feel free to discuss it with Kiefer, Tina, or Tara.
Yeah, I'll think. I'll just have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I'll see what happens when it happens. But good pitch, though. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll talk, Josh. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. That segment of the plan is done. That may be the whole plan at this point. I may just have to lay low and just let them discuss it amongst themselves. And staying away from the slimy slimes down there. Yep. That's my game move. hopefully it's entertaining for you, Canada. I have to prove that I'm trustworthy and honest to a handful of people and not let it get out. So I do not get sat on the damn couches again and get yelled at. Oh my god, I cannot handle it one more time. Let's be real. I could handle it one more time. But I'm just not interested in it again. At least until next week. I don't want to sit in the room for longer. Fuck, no one wants to see me. Need to look scared. Like I'm super nervous. Get Roe into sitting pretty. Have him stop campaigning.
Side, we all have to be on the same page, and we all.
Done.
I also have. Oh wait, I think I have one
I'm
more.
like,
It's like different color sleeves.
Thanks, Robo.
you want to go play Keep It Up in the ball pit?
Well, the other thing I'm thinking about that is the sweat factor.
It's not that bad. We just stay there. Like, you
Okay.
don't move. You stand.
Oh, they got to 204.
What?
Yeah.
Who? Who's they?
Gonna slap you.
Hateful. Fucking hateful.
Okay. Did you put anything in there?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, you're doing sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cold. Please don't wear it on my toes.
They're so cool.
Why are they ticklish?
Yeah. Okay. Use the bigger ones though, or else it's hard. Love it. You guys are
204
experienced.
to beat.
That's the record.
How the fuck?
204.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who were you playing with?
Kiefer and Roe.
Shut the. How long were you in here? Hours.
They're like 4 hours, but
Honestly, we're like consistently 100 now.
And like you don't grab it, you just hit it.
Yeah.
yeah,
And to anybody.
yeah. You can hit it again too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why I'm like 200. 1,
We'll get it.
3.
9, 10. Oh, sorry.
That's like 10.
That bird of strength. That farm girl
Here
strength.
we go. Ready? Bird.
Yeah.
1,
1,
2, 3.
Oh.
6.
Do you ever play volleyball, Beth? I feel like I could see you being like a little volley
I know
girl.
people always say that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's my bad.
Right in the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, fuck!
So top 5. 1. Sorry.
2, 3.
Okay, we're gonna get moving. We'll get moving.
Round
Let's get moving around.
down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God! Smashes her skull.
Stop.
Had the
Smashes her
okay,
fucking
this
head in the wall.
Okay. Oh, that's a concussion. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27,
Oh,
sorry.
that's a good one.
27.
Our highest thus far.
Good job, team. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
15. Sorry. 16. 17. 18. 19.
You're already laughing.
I really fucking tried.
18, 19.
1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
6. Problem says. Okay. Whew. Whew.
It's getting a little
1.
ham.
7, 8. 1, 2. Oh shit.
I see you
Stop.
both looking at each other like,
That's me and
that's
Jim.
on you, girl.
That's me and Jim without my clothes on.
Stop.
1.
Your fucking jeans.
3, 4.
The fucking ghost in the corner. Oh.
The ghosts.
1,
2,
3,
5,
6, 1, 4,
5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh.
What's our thing? 27?
27, I think. Yeah.
1, 2. Oh my God.
I was like, ah! It's my new office. Oh, what's up, my dog?
Oh.
We're just gonna have a quick chat. We'll find somewhere else. No, it's okay. We'll
Do you
find
mind?
somewhere else.
Sorry. Were you like in here like just chilling, or is that fine?
It's fine. Like, it's easier.
I want to get like my first official pitch. You know? Yeah.
Thanks, my dude. How's it here?
You're like move them all or no?
So, I'm gonna get down on 2 knees and. I'm kidding. Well, I've had chats with a few people that just like I haven't talked a lot of game with, and I think most of them at this point have reassured me that they still believe it to be unanimous, which is good.
Yeah. Who have you chatted with so far?
So I've chatted with, I chatted with Beth this morning because Beth is definitely someone I wanted to chat with. I'm not really sure, like, I don't know if you can get a read on her, but
Not really.
yeah, she's tough, eh?
Great
So-
personal relationship.
Yes. Yeah,
No idea game.
exactly. So she's definitely someone I wanted to chat with.
How did that go?
Pretty good. I mean, like, I basically didn't even say much, and she's just like, you have nothing to worry about. Like, I think it's going to be unanimous. Like, I'm voting him out. So I was glad I didn't have to say much in that conversation. But also, what I'm doing in these conversations is just making sure, like, yesterday's House meeting, how everybody interpreted it,
Yep.
to make sure that everybody's on the same wavelength as I am and understands that when I spoke up, it was to defend myself, and Kyle did the same thing, and Austin did the same thing, and nobody really spoke out of turn, right? And I wanted to make sure that everybody understood what was going on, especially those that were not necessarily involved in the situation or situations that Josh created. So yeah, I think Beth is like all pretty comfortable with what went down, and she's got a good read on what Josh did, and there was nothing really I needed to clarify with her, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
And she was just pretty like set in stone.
yeah,
like, don't even worry about
she
it.
seemed pretty set in stone. She's like, yeah, I think it's gonna be unanimous. Like, don't even worry about it.
Was she
kind of thing.
open to kind of like chit chatting or not?
Yeah, she was actually like kind of appreciative that I approached her to chat because, again, like you said, good personal relationship, but like game wise, we haven't really chatted much. So it was
I still
good.
think chat with everyone for sure.
Oh, for sure, I'm going to. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm gonna grab Vic after this too. I chatted with Tina this morning just to like see if Josh had come to pitch to her and what was said and all that. But she's not gonna change her mind, of course, because the 4 of us are working together. But I chatted with Latoya yesterday. She reassured me as well. I think, so Kyle, obviously, we're good there. Brayden, I'm going to chat with today. So Brayden and Vic after you, and then I want to chat with the 2 boys today as well, so Ty and Jed.
Yeah.
Just one-on-one, because I feel like they would vote for me to stay, but I do want to, like, because Josh explicitly said that I tossed Jed's name out there, I definitely have to chat with Jed today. Just like,
Have you talked to Jed yet or not?
I did, like, so remember when I gave you guys your sunglasses and I was just like, give me 2 minutes with Jed outside?
Oh, yes, yeah.
So that was like pretty close after he had his conversation with Josh. So it was just like basically like what happened, what he said. He's just like, well, Josh was just like making his pitch to stay and all that. And he also said that that I said Jed's name like as a possible backdoor option. And so I was just like reassuring Jed. I was just like,
Was there any truth to that or no?
no, that was
No?
yeah. I never brought that up. So what I said to Jed was, obviously that was not the situation because I literally sat in this room with Austin while she was trying to decide her replacement nominee, and I was like, look, like tell me what you're thinking. Basically, she told me it's between me and Jed at that point.
Yeah.
Because she's super close to Brayden, and she made a deal with Latoya, so they're not going on the block. And we talked about like the options of like who would be more likely to stay against Josh, and we came to the conclusion that it would be me.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, that's fine. Like I'm willing to like warm the seat and take one for the team if it means sending Josh home. And I never even in that conversation suggested that she put up Jed, because I didn't want to like put her in that position. I didn't want to toss Jed's name under the bus, so that never happened.
Was there ever anything? I feel like there were so many lies being tossed around.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to like verify a couple with you.
Yeah.
Was there? And I'm sorry if I'm like confusing it.
Yeah.
But was there a conversation where you wanted to be in that veto? You wanted Josh to pick you? Did that happen?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that was all about. I think he just created that as a possible way to backdoor Jed.
Yeah. But that wasn't actually like
No.
anything that you wanted to do.
No.
And then
Because like, I didn't really understand why I would do something like that anyway, right? Because like take him off the block, then I immediately put a target on my back next week. So even if we're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why that was the case. And if I did have that conversation again, he would have just picked me in the house guest choice.
Right.
Which is like a little bit confusing. So
yeah,
that was
he would have picked you in that one, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the scenarios he created. Another thing he created in his mind was that I told Vic that I didn't trust her, or I told him that I didn't trust Vic, which is untrue.
That one sounded like BS.
Yeah, I talked to Vic.
Because why would you say that to Josh?
Exactly. I haven't even talked game to him since day 2, basically, before he like torpedoed his entire game. So that was a little puzzling to me as well. Obviously, he's trying to get votes, so I understand he has to tell people certain things, but that's why I think the open forum was so good, because it let everybody see that his lies kind of got tangled and they didn't line up to one another.
Yeah. What about, like, how are you feeling with, like, Austin and Braden?
Mm-hmm. I feel good with them.
Yeah.
Like, I think that I wasn't sure before, but like after yesterday, like obviously Josh is like explicitly tossing Austin's name out there and mine, because we're in the situation, the only ones that don't vote. So, so I think like obviously Austin doesn't like Josh and she wants him out, and I think by association Braden would think the same way.
Right.
And Braden would vote him out. So.
Well, and I didn't even know if like, because when you kind of said that one, I was like, I wasn't really mad at that one, because it's obviously not shedding any light on our little like foursome that we have going.
Right.
And I'm not opposed to if like relationships are building in that direction.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that could be good for us.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I think it actually is good for us, because, and this might have brought like us closer together with those two, because honestly, so the alliance obviously isn't true, because if we wanted to make that alliance and backdoor Jed, we would have just done it right now, right?
Yeah.
Why wait and then have this all come out, which again I didn't get. But like I was talking to Tina this morning, and she was like just mentioning to me that like, you know, Braden and Austin are maybe someone she's trying to get closer to, or like have more conversations with, and I don't know if you're in that same boat as well.
I can't get a good read on them, but like I think that they could be good allies.
I think they could as well. Like if like our foursome, just like maybe after, like this is like an after eviction kind of thing, but like try to develop closer relationships with them. That might be like a good option for us. But I still have to like feel it out a little bit and see what's up. I'm going to talk to Braden later today, but I feel like I have a pretty good personal relationship with Braden. Austin's a little tougher to talk to and like read as well, but I think like, again, yesterday's events, because we were basically the two that aren't voting, and Josh is conveniently tossing out the two of our names the most. I would say like that open forum event kind of brought Austin and I a little bit closer together game-wise, which is nice.
If we stay in teams and your team wins, where do you think they're really sitting? Like, have you guys had any conversations?
I've had a conversation with Jess Kiefer about it.
Yeah.
I don't think like you and Tina would be in jeopardy if Kiefer won.
Yeah.
But I haven't talked to, I don't know what LaToya would do, and I don't know what Jed would do.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not sure what Braden would do either. So you know, maybe that's something I can talk to him about today. But it's really all over the map at this point. I'm not exactly sure. So, you know, obviously with our foursome, like 3 of you are in Destiny, and it's only me and Defenders. So if that happens, like I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's not any of the 3 of you.
Yeah.
If it's not me that wins, right?
Yeah, it's easier for us if we win to keep one person safe than if you guys win and you have to worry about 3.
Right. So,
especially when I really don't think many people would even look at Ty and Beth.
Right. What do you think? Like, obviously, like if teams, it's easy enough just for like exclude me, but like if it's not teams, like who, like say teams is dissolved, like would you?
It's so. I honestly, it's so hard to say until we see what's going on with these teams.
Yeah.
I feel like just to play, like I'm going to assume that teams are staying because it is an interesting twist, and Canada has only seen 3 episodes so far.
Right.
So. Would they be getting more of that? But I don't think that really has anything to do with like you staying or going. That's just me like thinking outside while we have a second to chit chat.
Right.
Well, people are thinking we're just talking about the vote.
Right. Just regarding the vote, do you get the feeling, because I need, like, as much as possible, like you, Kyle, and Tina, to, like, let me know if anything suspicious is going on.
I haven't heard of anything
I don't
suspicious
think
yet.
I
No.
don't think there is, to be
No.
honest. I think it's, do you get the feeling it's still going to be unanimous?
I think it's pretty cut and dry. I
Okay.
think Josh would have to have a very compelling campaign.
Right.
I haven't been seeing a lot because I like literally was like in the ball pit
Right.
for a little bit. I've just
Yeah.
kind of been taking my time,
Yeah.
taking a shower.
Yeah.
You know, the only time that he has kind of spoken anything to me, his pitch is just, I am a big target. I will, like, if you say my name next, I won't get mad at you.
Right.
That's all he's kind of said to me.
Right.
But I don't, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, if
Well,
anything.
yeah, I mean, his whole pitch is going to be like, keep me in the house because I'm a target.
Which is true. That's why I think you need to at least be having conversations
Yeah.
with everyone.
Yeah,
You know, like, how
yeah.
can you benefit their game type of deal?
Right. Yeah, I'm still going to have conversations with everyone.
Because that is a compelling argument for him. I don't know if he can pull it off because I think he's annoyed so many people.
Right. Well, he's just dragged so many people. I think, like, he'd have a very tough time to do it, but that's why I still want to have these conversations and, like, you know, just do my one-on-ones, because I don't want to give the impression that I'm, like, comfortable that it's going to be unanimous. And
No,
I also don't want to be the other end of the scale and be like, oh, I'm super paranoid.
No. I think, like, just like
yeah.
this is perfect.
Yeah, I'm kind of like right in the middle, just calm, cool, collected type deal, and make sure that I have like reasonable conversations with everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm still, I was confident when I got even before I put up that he would go, and I feel like I'm still the same right now. Like I still feel confident that he's going to go, and I still at this very moment think it's going to be unanimous. But I still got to talk to the two boys.
Yeah. And recircle after that.
Yeah, talk to
You
the
know.
two boys, talk to Braden, talk to, Vic just told me basically I don't even need to talk to her in the kitchen. I don't know.
And I trust Vic when she says that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna.
Because she was even like the same with, like, with Julie, right? Like, she's like, I'm not saying her name, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Still talk to her.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you never want anybody
Yeah.
to feel like they're like on the outs and they're like, no, I'm just
no.
assumed. 'Cause
Yeah.
then that you never know.
Exactly. I'm gonna definitely try to chat with her. Well, I'm gonna do it right now. And just get my 2 cents in, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that, because really why I want to chat with her too is just like to reassure her that I never said that I don't trust her, which is baffling to me. But
How did he even say that came in context? Where did that come from?
I think he honestly just made it up.
But he said that you told him
that I don't trust Vic or I don't like Vic or something, which is completely untrue. So
yeah, that one.
because I literally haven't talked to Josh since day 2. About anything game related. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand where he got the Vic situation. That's why I don't understand where he got the veto situation. That's why I don't understand where he got this alliance situation. Like, all this stuff never came from me because I haven't chatted with him except to ask him to play a game of fucking pool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm trying to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
So that's like where his game is coming from, and like that's what he has to do in order to stay. But I don't think it's gonna work. At least that's what I'm getting from everybody.
No,
unless
yeah.
everybody's like straight line to my face. Which
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think he's dug his own grave.
Yeah.
But never, ever. It's still Big Brother.
Right.
You always have to be playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for giving me your pitch.
Alrighty.
I do think it's good, though, because I
Go
don't
for it.
think people really know about our little misfits.
I don't think they do. I was telling Tina this morning, I was like, nobody has a fucking clue.
Yeah.
Like, that the 4 of us were, like, nobody's going to pinpoint that.
I don't think so, which is good.
Yeah.
And then if there are other relationships on the outside,
Yeah.
like, I'm not opposed to that. Like, when he said, like, the
Yeah.
Braden and Austin
Yeah.
thing, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's kind of good. I don't know where they're at. Like, if they're kind of
Yeah.
leaning more on this way.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, Thursday's going to tell a lot.
Yes. Let's, let me I'll chat with both Austin and Braden today, but I'll get Braden first because he's voting, obviously, and then I'll chat with Austin.
Yeah.
And let me just feel them out a little bit more, but I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I do like them. I haven't talked a lot of game with them, but I've had a lot of personal conversations with Braden.
Yeah, that's good.
So I think
Because I feel like I love Braden's energy, and like I can't get like a good read on him.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking at him like, I want to work with you.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to say it.
Exactly.
Because you never really know.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, babe.
All right, good job. Way to practice your pitch.
Yes.
Gotta love me a good Big Brother pitch. I think I'm gonna get real wild and make a tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. How was it? Did you cook it enough?
It's so thin. It probably could use a few more minutes.
Can I just try just a little bite? Like, just break me off like a,
Yeah.
just like a little.
It's so much sugar and syrup. Like, I'm sorry.
It doesn't, it looks like a sausage.
Like a giant sausage. Want to try one, Ryan?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm actually full. I just had a sandwich.
It's actually not,
It does look okay,
I'm
though.
gonna go sit next to you if you guys want to chit chat.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, how you doing?
Pretty good. Trying to get through this damn food thing.
I'll talk to you so you don't have to think about eating it. How's that?
Okay,
You
yeah,
can just listen to
I
me
love
and then
that.
it'll just go straight down.
What's
Oh, well, he's coming down now.
Boo. You got nothing to worry about with me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Promise.
Well, I want to reassure you that those words, I know you don't believe it, but like, I just want to reassure you that those words never came out of my mouth. And I'm telling you that straight up 110%. I don't know where he got that. Because he's like, the you thing and then the veto thing, I think he just tried to pull out of his ass to get some votes. But
What time is it?
it doesn't even matter. But
Good to know.
because I think he has to like create certain situations in order to make people not like me, which obviously isn't the case because we just chatted like 2 days ago about like this Burley Hammer connection and like that was 100% genuine. Those words would never come out of my mouth that I don't trust you. I don't think. And you like you've given me no reason not to. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So I just wanted to. I know you don't believe it, but I just wanted to reassure you because and it's important that we have this conversation because that's it's just like straight bullshit. And I don't appreciate it, and that's why I had to defend myself so openly on that couch.
I'm not for you,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why Kyle did too, and that's why Austin did as well. Like, you get your name dragged, you gotta like stand up for yourself, otherwise you look sketchy. So
Yeah.
that was the sitch. But I'm just kind of fucking tired of the BS.
Me too.
Like, if you have legit evidence, then you can spit your evidence. But if you don't, then you don't. You can just make up shit and try to get votes out of that, which is like, come on.
Yeah. No. 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 Nothing to worry about here.
And I talked to Kai yesterday too, and like we both really like you because of better conversation the other day. And you're like, if we still maybe like try to even make that happen, like we could, because he likes you as well, and so do I. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So like we should stay close.
I agree. I really think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Do some fucking damage.
No, seriously. That would do damage. That's good. That makes me feel good. Tomorrow's the damn well Thursday.
Yeah.
So we went by pretty quick.
I think I've had most conversations at this point. I'm gonna talk to the two boys, I think, to Jed and Ty, because I wouldn't think that I need to, but
It's nice to do it.
It's nice to do it just because it was like he said that I wanted to backdoor Jed with this 4-person alliance, which is like if we wanted to do it, we could have just done it if that wasn't alliance. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's why I just want to like clarify with him and just like confirm any points and just make sure that he's absolutely like clear 100% on everything. Even though I think I made it crystal clear in like the house meeting.
Yeah, house meeting. Yeah. 100p.
But that's the gotta do, and I want to have conversations with everyone because I don't want people to think like I'm just like not talking to them because like their vote's guaranteed or anything like that.
Yeah. So you know what you're doing. That's really smart.
Yeah.
No, I
Because
know.
at the end of the day,
Ryan, yeah.
nothing's guaranteed, and at the end of the day, I'm sitting on the block. So I got to do my work. He's got to do his, and like he can do what he needs to do. But I walked into the room yesterday, and I was just like, look, like let's just be civil about it. Like do your work, but like if I find out that you're using your game at the expense of mine, then I'm not gonna let it happen, and we're gonna do what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
I like that.
Yeah.
Out front.
yeah.
Well, you got my foot.
Thank you.
I promise.
Love it. Love to hear.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh,
I just full shizzle.
how's that going down?
It's not going. This is it. This is the last bite. I tried a ting.
I might make a burger tape later, like salsa. How much lap is left in there? A lot? Or?
Enough. Yeah, there's enough for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's enough.
But what Tara said was true. Like if you eat too much slop now and you get put on slop next week,
Then
then it's
it's-
gonna be tough.
I know this will be my last slot. I'm gonna go.
It would be nice if there's like a 1 day buffer, you know what I mean? Like just like
Yeah.
after HOH, like just like a Friday buffer and then it starts Saturday, that would be nice.
I really hope they do that.
Yeah.
I really hope they do that.
Man, that ball, I'm glad we have that ball pit. The
Yes.
keep-up games are actually pretty fun.
No, that's dope. Gotta get in there soon. But yeah, I appreciate you saying that. But I wanted to like let you know a little further. Like what happened was, he said that he came to talk to you about forming the alliance with me, you, Kyle, and him. And when you're like, we need a girl, and he's like, how about Vic? And apparently you were like,
I said that?
yeah. Apparently you were like, oh no.
Oh my god.
That's how it came out. I just didn't want to say that yesterday because it was a lot.
Yeah.
But that's how he read it. So I was like,
Oh my god.
don't say anything, please. It's all.
I didn't know that.
I know you didn't.
I was like, I thought he just said I didn't trust you.
No, that's pretty much what it means.
Oh.
Same thing, like right? I kind of maybe I put that in my own words. but,
Oh
like,
my God.
I figured that because it's the same thing, right?
That never happened.
I know. I knew.
He
that.
actually he didn't even come and he didn't even pitch you, honestly.
I knew.
He said him and Kyle.
And
I heard about the alliance with us four after, because I think Kyle mentioned it or you mentioned it first, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it was so stupid because me and Kyle had a conversation about keeping him safe, like, before,
Yeah.
like way before he blew up the Pretty Boys.
Yeah.
So it was funny because his job was to pull you in an alliance.
Yeah.
And instead he came up
Yeah.
saying, Rohan needs to go. And I'm like, say what?
Yeah.
Sorry, what? That's
Yeah.
the complete opposite of
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do.
I was totally down too. Like if he came to me with like you and Kyle, I would have been like, yeah, for sure. I was actually down to do it. I was talking like game with him day 1, day 2. And day 3 he obviously like started blowing me up. So I was like, what the fuck? You just asked me to be in an alliance. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, he fucked that up. Yeah.
So that's oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
That's
I just
crazy.
took that as, okay, Rohan doesn't trust me.
Oh, not a chance. I would never say that.
Wait, don't say anything.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
You're actually one of the people I trust the most, which is ironic.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
very honest. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I'm 100% transparent with people. I just like tell it like it is.
Yeah.
I keep it calm and cool, but like I tell you what I'm thinking. So, and I actually trust you more than a lot of people in here.
Yeah,
I just
you
never
can
know what
trust
people are
me.
thinking.
It's
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah.
No, but you can trust me when I tell you I'm voting for shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know I am.
Okay. All right.
I'm someone you just don't have to worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Well,
a check.
I appreciate
I'm,
that.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot
I'm
of people. I think a lot of people are.
Like, yeah, it's great to have a shield and someone who's a bigger target than you, but at the expense of having such a shitty week
Yeah.
and constant paranoia about
Yeah.
what he's saying, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, when you balance it out, it's just, like, not even up for discussion.
Wow, I didn't know he had this in him.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah, he is.
And, like, even the thing he said about Austin, like, the Pretty Boys, about how she thanked him for not saying anything.
Like
that's
as
fucking
if.
Savage.
Like as if that happened.
Savagery.
There's no way that Austin would be like, there's a Pretty Boys 2.0 alliance.
I know.
And then
Thanks, Josh, for blowing me up. Like,
or not. He thanked him.
I know.
And like the crazy part is Beth was in the room with like, so he didn't even consider that like she was listening to the
You know
conversation.
Beth doesn't lie. She's like,
no, she's like straight up that didn't happen.
I know. Yeah. I'm over it.
Same.
And well, the reason I didn't say it is because I didn't want me, you, and Kyle to get blown up. Like,
Oh,
you know what I
right,
mean?
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
want
for
people to be
sure,
like, wow, you guys were already trying to form an alliance. So that's
Yeah.
why I didn't want to bring it up to other people. And that's why I think
Right,
you shouldn't either.
No,
like,
I won't.
you know
I
what I
won't.
mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I
thanks.
just took it as,
Yeah, thanks for telling me.
yeah.
No, but Kyle and I did have a conversation about you, and like we both really like you. So
Yeah, I would definitely
we're
be
just
a best
chatting through like what next week's gonna look like. So we feel really comfortable with you. I hope you feel the same way. It
Of
sounds like
course I
you do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I didn't, I would tell you. Like,
Yeah,
I
he would have at some point if we did.
And I did.
Even if we even if we did the 4-person at some point, he would have like torn it down, right? Like,
Yeah, blew up
so
my game.
it's actually good this is happening sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we would all would have been fun.
That's for sure. Wow.
You know what? Your face said it all. Your face dropped.
I was
Like, I hope we got that. You're just like,
Did you get that on camera?
you look shook. No, but yeah.
Straight
It
check.
was a good pick. It was good, like a good block. I know you didn't say that. And maybe when he's gone, we can have that conversation again.
Sure.
And we
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do like today is have like these pitch conversations, and obviously just like make sure that it's gonna be unanimous.
Yeah.
Because I would like it to be. I don't want it to be close.
Yeah. Like for that, Austin and Bray are so fucking done.
Yeah.
There are another two people that you just are another.
I was actually I was gonna run up to them now and just have a quick chat just to make sure that I do. But yeah, I'll focus on that today, and then after eviction, like let's definitely like sync back up and like chat, and we'll know who's HOH at that point too.
Yes, that's gonna be huge.
So.
I'll tell you something just to prove my loyalty a little further. But
Yeah.
there's someone who's really popular, and if there's not a team, she's gonna be my target. So
Yeah.
just to let you know.
Oh, is she?
She doesn't let people talk.
Oh,
She is constantly interrupting people, monopolizing conversations, and that's a big pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
I even wrote that on my fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like a big thing in this game is people like to know where people's heads are. It's good to know that it's not you, but it's also good to know where their heads are. Just letting you know.
No, I feel what you're saying. I actually noticed that too.
I
Like
hate
she does talk over people a little bit.
Cool.
Talks a lot and talks over people. Like she'll ask a question, I won't start talking, and then she'll be like, and she'll.
And I'm just like.
No, I have noticed that. I just kind of like let her do her thing because like I understand that's kind of like her personality, how she acts. But like I totally understand what you're saying. So can I ask, is it like more of like a personal pet peeve where you're just like, I don't like this, or is it like I don't think I can trust her in this game?
It's both because I could not fucking believe she said that thing to Jed about how she talked to Austin about putting him up as a
pawn.
because also threw Austin under the bus. Like Austin was like, you know what I mean? Because it sounds like they had a conversation.
Yeah.
She wasn't even seeing how that's an issue for Austin. So that's why I don't trust her. I don't think she gets like she gets the game, but she doesn't get the little pieces. Like that makes me not trust you.
Right.
Like why would you say that?
She probably shouldn't have said that.
She probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Why did even Jed today was like, I didn't even think of that.
I think she felt like maybe a little bit intimidated. Like Jed was sitting right there to her left, and like she felt like she needed to say be like honest about it in case it came out. But she shouldn't have said it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I don't want it to be a personal thing. I love everyone so much. You have to have a target, and it's gonna be something stupid. Like, you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's gonna take a little thing, and I'm sorry, but she did that to me.
For sure. No, I totally understand what
She
you're
did
saying.
it to me dirty one day, and I left the room. I'm like,
Yeah.
goodbye.
No, 100%. Her mouth has got her in trouble a couple times, and like a couple things I've heard her say, I was just like, maybe you should just like be quiet about that. So you're not telling me something that I haven't realized, but I totally get what you're saying.
And then if it's teams, Jesus Christ, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Hopefully it's not teams. I would love it to just open up.
it's time. I'm gonna be ready for it to open up too, because like my target's on the fucking team.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, HOH is gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting. Don't worry about the Josh and Lion thing. I don't want that coming out because then it will blow up me.
No.
That
Yeah.
can't happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything about that, but I trust you completely, and
Trust you
hopefully,
completely.
I just want to have this
Buddy,
conversation.
come on.
I know. That'd be crazy.
That would
Brought
be-
this back.
Oh, yo, stop. Like, final two, that'd be litty. Oh my god, our area would go insane. Like, I love Burlington. A lot of my good people are in there. One of my best friends was there. My best friend used to live there, Pat, when he was dating his boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't lived there in like 2.5 years because I moved downtown with my brother, but.
Oh my god! No!
Wow. That's
Come
crazy.
on! Are you kidding? Yo, I'm still like, yo.
That's nuts.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, I can't believe that.
I can't believe that.
That's so tough.
Yeah. All right, he's not a target. No, kidding. He's safe. Safe. Crazy. I knew they were in there. I didn't want to admit it, but they are. I didn't want to ruin it for everyone.
Wow. That's, yeah, you knew they fell out
I
too.
did. I was like, they're fucking in there. I just didn't want to say for sure. And Big Brother's like, say bye to the.
I almost wore slides in there the other day. I was like, probably not a good idea.
I lost one in there.
Oh, but you found it though,
I found
right?
it. I was looking for it for 20 minutes. I couldn't find it. I gave up. I was like, fuck. I got out. I looked at the camera right there, and I'm like, I can't ruin this for everyone. And I went back in, and I found it almost instantly. How crazy. So a perfect never give up story.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Wow. This game is fucking crazy.
This
It feels
game
like we're actually legitimately playing now.
No, we are. We are. I just, yeah, your biggest thing would be just the target thing. That's all. He's not going to say any names now. His pitch is going to be,
I'm the target.
You're an idiot if you evict the biggest target in the house. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just trying to find a way to minimize that. You're golden, though. No one's going to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I think
No one wants the stress.
I feel pretty okay.
Lulan.
TT?
I have to go do my pee and
Whoa.
it's that time. Oh, how was the slop?
You know what? It did its
Lots
thing.
of syrup? Did it sing?
Lots of syrup.
Who's Tina? Who's in Expedia right now?
Keith.
Latoya?
Yeah, I think she's in there. I think Tara just came in.
Oh, okay.
There's that.
Don't tell anyone my target. No one knows.
No.
Okay, that would be bad. That would be really awkward.
No.
That'd be an awkward conversation.
Yes. Your secret is safe with me.
Okay, lit.
Yeah, just trying to get through tomorrow. See what happens at HOH.
Oh my god. That's gonna be intense. Like, what were to happen? Like what the
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what anyone in my room would do, which is
I
scary.
don't know what anyone can do.
Yeah.
Like literally, like God, what would he do?
I don't know.
What would he do? I guess it all depends if it's teams or individuals, but I think we should assume it's teams until we hear otherwise.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think we'll find out until after eviction, like before HOH kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, like Arissa.
Yeah.
Hooking it up with the news.
Yeah. Teams is officially over.
Right.
Things are gonna get nuts after that.
Yo, so nuts. I was saying, like, when I was in the HH room, like, when Josh leaves, it's gonna be like a game reset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a dead-ass game reset. 'Cause
Dead-ass
there's
game
no-
reset.
There's
12.
no, yeah.
12 people, everybody's friends.
Throw 10
Strong
friends in a house.
personalities.
Right? Oh, this is gonna be crazy, really.
I still don't know if somebody's gonna come in to the house. Like
I hope they
14,
do, just for
14
another
people.
target.
Like
Like-
14 people is pretty light.
I can't even think of a season that had 14.
I don't think there's ever been 14 people.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's been 15, mostly 16.
15, 16, yeah. Yeah.
No, someone.
So I don't know if it's like a COVID thing or like if it's like somebody's coming in. Cause
It's like when we came out of the S, someone else probably went in, like they went in or whoever. Do you know what I mean? Like when we came out.
Yeah.
So in a few.
I think
weeks.
so.
So day 17, I'm gonna be like, get it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's gonna be stressful.
It's funny.
It'd be sick to see a returning player just like in real life.
Yeah.
But at the same time.
Someone who lived
them-
it.
Yeah.
There'd be a huge target, at
Yeah.
least. Also.
Well, it'd be like something easy, right? It's just like, okay, like after their week of immunity.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
take your week, but
Yeah.
sorry, this is our game,
This is our
season 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be jokes. That would be jokesies. Oh my god, I can't believe you found these. I'm fucking shooketh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's actually crazy. I considered them gone.
They're nice ones too.
Oh, they're cuties. I got them right before I came in, these ones.
The pink ones?
Yeah.
That would have sucked if you lost them. Right?
I'm gonna have to move it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my fucking dick.
Dang. Oh no, oh no. Come on, you got lots of points. Give me one.
And like one of them was a little bit about game.
Yeah. I know. I think.
And that was the first time I had ever really talked game with Deshaun at all.
Well, you know, it starts happening. But I do think those three, and then I think Kyle and Rowe will potentially make a little 5-some. That's going to be pretty tight knit.
I know.
That's why you may be the swing one in here, buddy.
I don't want to be the swing.
Well, You know I have you and would carry you as far as I can. What a weird game, hey?
It's fucked up. I thought today was just gonna be a chill ass day.
How could you think today would be a chill day?
I don't know.
It's not dramatic, at least.
It's not. No, it's not dramatic. But I have no idea what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, I think people are like. I think yesterday people were set, and now again today. I don't know how
No
people are
one's-
feeling.
No one is ever set in this game.
That's
No matter what, to take that message.
well, I told you day one I wouldn't say your name, and
I'm
I'd
not
like to
saying
stay.
your name.
I'd like to stay true to that.
Same as these.
Like even if I gotta throw a fucking rogue vote, you know what I mean?
I'm the
that-
same dude,
And nobody knows that.
no one knows that. We're just chill.
Uh huh. It was just unfortunate you blew up on day 3.
Dude. I know.
But I do believe you about Austin and that.
Yeah.
And Beth.
Yeah, because Beth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Beth's-
think either. I think if Beth were to win HOH, I would be up on the block. 10 million. Who's she gonna put up? Brayden?
No. And yeah.
It would be probably me and I don't know. I don't know if she's tight with Ro. She might be.
Well, now after this week, she's gonna be tight with Ro.
Yeah. I'm gonna go feel some people out and see what's happening. I'll check in later.
Good luck, dude. I appreciate the chat.
Oh, why am I so good? Guy come in or is it?
Come on, keep
All right, everybody spread out.
All right, really gonna walk the middle here.
Yeah. All right, more diving.
Tighten up,
More diving.
tighten up.
More diving.
1, 2, 3. Sorry.
Settle, Beth.
1, settle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
More settle.
1, 2,
What's the record?
4, 5,
100.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Sorry.
22,
Oh, no. Oh, keeper!
26, 27,
hit a helicopter.
28, 29, 30,
Oh, sorry.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Oh, sorry. Why did I do that? Right in your area.
47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Ah! 172. Oh, help him! Help him!
Good
The
set.
wall's in. The wall's play.
Oh
Oh, that was a good one.
Play.
Settle! Holy shit. Starving. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Nice, Rose.
22, 23,
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Oh, nice.
32, 33,
Oh!
34,
Oh!
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62,
She will eventually take shots at us, but not yet. That's not her play. I don't think so either. It's also building more trust with Kiefer, who is very strong in a different way. Kiefer has influence. People listen to Kiefer. And if it's building a little something with Ty and Jed, they look like physical.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks that Jed's running the house, but I think it's Kiefer in Jed's ear.
It could very well be, yeah.
As opposed if we stay just loyal to Kyle and Ro because they're the only ones who've talked to us. A lot of people don't trust Kyle.
No. I've heard his name a few times. Won't get a refill anyways.
No. Can't believe you beat me, Blue Line. I mean, I can believe it. Is everybody in that damn ball?
Is everybody in the ball pit?
Yeah, we just got 1 4 at the high street too. The high street's on there. I gotta eat though.
Who's in there?
What is happening?
Jed, Oz, Keith, Brayden, Kyle, and Rose. Oh, and Nick. Like everyone.
Oh my god. So funny.
But I'm just starving. We're just playing the F game. My neck hurts though.
The what game?
You're just keeping a ball up.
Oh,
Nothing much we can do. Hot potato.
Fuck.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
One more day of this shit. Actually, maybe 2. I don't really know. Anyone want one? Oh, I know. It's such a struggle.
Oh no, I have like a rash in between my boobs right now. It's terrible.
Oh, I found for my butt one that,
How's it going?
what's his name? Oh, Ty's.
What do you guys think?
Green cream worked best. The
Oh
green one.
really?
And I
out.
5, 26, 7, 8, 30.
I haven't had jam in 3 days, so I think it's time.
You gotta mix it up.
I know. That was so fun.
I was sick.
Let's do that every day.
It's a good workout.
We're gonna get to like 500.
Be insanely good at it.
Go see if the Expedia room is empty. And if it's not, just fucking go somewhere else. Hey! Is it burning? Oh.
What's wrong?
You would a wicked rash in between my mom bags.
My mom bags.
Your boobs?
Yeah, it's really itchy. So
Here, I'm telling Canada I have a butt rash, or you're telling Canada you have a rash.
Yeah. They're like, what kind? Where are they? What is this place?
Where are they? What are you doing? Were you just chatting with Tina?
Hmm?
Were you just chilling with Tina?
No, we were playing the game.
I'm not into the game.
Well, I'm not into the balls up and down.
I know. Oopsie.
Just because I know I'll throw it off and then everybody will get mad at me. So.
Start my life. Literally everyone, don't give it to Beth.
Yeah, like I know I'd be the one, like you guys would be on like a record break and it'd be like, ah! And then it'd come down to me.
Oh, I just want to tweet tomorrow already.
Yeah.
Let's get things moving here. Oh!
How'd you do that?
Jumper. He's a jumper. I'm sweaty that my boob pads are slipping off.
I wish there was a bathroom on this floor.
Me
Inside.
too. We really get our stairs in.
Huh?
We really get our stairs in.
Yeah, it's really not too bad.
Where's my water bottle? There it is. That was so fun.
That was a good time. If you hit the balls out.
You what? Upstairs. Oh, Jeb. Nice. Ew. So fucking sick of this sandwich. So sick of it.
Alright.
What's going on? Oh no. Shut
What?
the fuck up.
What?
What?
No, it's funny. 1 second, someone's coming. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. You guys chill? You guys are chill though? Everything's okay?
It's okay.
Basically, we need to get you out.
Huh?
Funny. Okay.
Okay, well, wait.
You want me to start?
Well, I haven't talked to you yet.
Yeah, I know. We haven't talked. So Josh made his pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you won't know what we're talking about. So we'll fill you
Make it.
fill you in first, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone's been here.
It's mine. It's like a barn. Hey, girl.
Hi guys. Are you guys talking?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
Trying to get some tips because Tina just crushed me. So I
I
gotta.
can't play this fucking game.
Yeah, so I want to like watch and observe.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That's what I was just doing.
let me do this shit.
I like how everyone walks in here and they go, fucking stinks in here.
It does smell like. It smells like horses.
It smells like an auction.
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Oh.
It's not a good. Whoa.
Quick one.
I love the lights
Quick
on.
thing. Quick thing.
Want this work?
I tried eating slop in here. It's a bad choice.
Why?
Because it stinks. It smells in here when you're trying to eat slop.
Oh,
Don't
that's
do it.
actually so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, boy.
Oh, that's so whack.
See, do people like? Okay, is there strategy or is this all fluke?
Some strategy.
Some fluke.
Mostly fluke, I'd say.
Is it?
I feel like it's like born skill that I just don't have.
I feel like it should be a four-person game personally.
It is way better with 4, especially when you got T-Rex arms. Oh. Oh.
Reach that one.
I'm pumped for tomorrow.
God.
I just want it to be tomorrow.
What's the one? Oh,
Just a bigger day.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Oh, it's the one time.
Almost got a one-timer. Oh shoot. Ah.
Get out of here, bitch.
Oh shoot.
I'm still starving.
Oh shoot.
Sarah, you missing your fam yet?
What?
You missing the fam yet?
Of course.
Well, like, yeah.
Of course.
But not
But like I
like-
try not to think of them too much because it's like,
You don't want to get overwhelmed.
well, no, it's like it's I'm in a different world right now. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like if like I'm having like an emotional day, if I go down that valley, like
Don't listen to the music. Don't listen to the iPod.
yeah.
It has to be.
But for sure, like I miss them 100%. I hope they're okay. Everybody's doing fine.
They are.
Oh, that's me.
You know, like even if none of us become HOH, they'll like show us like a clip or something. Like, roughly,
Yeah.
you know? Like we'll get something.
Yeah, plus I can like see on like the live feed and stuff.
Oh shoot, my thing's stuck.
It is
Yeah,
weird
I'd
to
like
like
to see their
never.
faces, though.
Yeah, and at least because it's like there's not a lot that they can really do right now. Like they're probably just like doing the same thing I was doing before I left, just like bored.
If you were at home, you'd be like,
Yeah.
right.
That took so long.
That's a good one.
Oh. Oh shoot.
I think I'm just gonna eat all day Friday. Like I'm just gonna snack.
No.
Oh.
I'm so excited now that we have like a proper flipper. Like I want to make
Spatula.
like over medium eggs, and I want to dip toast in them. Nom, nom, nom.
Over medium's my fave. Basted, baby.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know how to baste?
What?
Do you know how to baste?
What's that
Why
mean?
is the
Basted
stick?
egg.
Is somewhere on the stick?
Explain.
You just leave it in the pan.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
even
like-
flip it. You add a
don't
drop.
know.
Like a
Oh, and then
drop of
cover
water
it?
That's how it is.
And
It's
cover
just
it.
like
Yeah.
gets stuck
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah, I know. It's not supposed to.
Those are good
Those
too.
Those are good.
That one's a little bit longer.
I didn't know
It's
that's
like
what it
on
was called.
Avocado and tomato and egg on a piece of bread.
And I also want crackers and cheese slices and like meat, like salami, like a little
Yes.
plate.
Oh.
I definitely want that as well.
Oh.
Still just want bread. I was gonna say grilled cheese.
Cheese, I'm missing big time.
I think we should make a big ginormous salad.
I'm
And
down
then,
for
like,
that.
make some chicken.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh, you got me. I got me jammed up.
Yeah, some nutrients. We need some nutrients.
Yes. What a save, boy. Oh.
Nutrients.
Oh. Oh, good. Puck's deep.
Bugs deep, bugs deep. Oh, yeah, I know.
This stick is too long, bro.
I know, that's the worst. That's by far the worst.
What did you put in your slop shake?
Little slop, lots of water, cinnamon, a little sugar, a little syrup. That's it, and a couple ice cubes.
Oh!
You want one? You want one? You want to make it cold?
Oh!
You guys are boring.
Oh no! 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 Oh, that was a bit. Yo, you're a snake. I was looking at the screen. Yo, you did me dirty.
You want one, Tara?
If I have any, it would be a very
let's go.
little. Like I will have
Are you
like
making a
half
shake?
a glass.
You want one?
Can you make a bunch? Yeah.
You want one?
It has to be. But do you think it has something? Maybe there's gonna be something that will to your room one day. Yeah. What? What barcode? Whoa, it's bad. Oh. Gonna knock you out with my bad breath. Yeah.
I don't.
Are you making it?
Absolutely not.
If it's tasty,
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and make a blenderful and see what fucking happens.
you have to just like douse it with fucking sugar.
I don't even care at this point. And I'm
Stop.
not really eating jam, so who fucking
Slowly
cares?
moving my stuff
I suppose
back.
you could mix jam in it or peanut butter. You know, good.
It would actually be so much better.
With the
But
peanut
they
butter?
know it too. They know it.
Oh, one
The
hundo.
dogs.
Stop. The fucking dogs are
How are your
howling.
dogs?
Pretty good, actually.
This
That was
shirt-
so fucking
this shirt
intense.
reeks.
I'm really sweaty.
But it's just like so chill in there, you know?
Okay, let me just change like this.
Why are you fucking Austin? What are you taking off your bra?
Changing my shirt. It's
Oh.
like so sweaty.
Me and this? Oh my god, probably.
I should actually put on deodorant.
Ow! You forgot to put on deodorant?
No, I should,
I should
put it on again.
reapply.
I was like, no wonder
You
it
guys see my
reeks.
water
Put it on
bottle?
again,
Is it on the
Tiff.
table?
Which is the right way?
What is it? BC?
B-dub.
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 Is your bottle?
Yeah.
It's on the table downstairs. Dining, you might call it.
Are you ticklish here?
Ah!
Stop, you
I
are.
come out with my tits out. Do not.
Got my fucking tits out.
Oh, it's that.
Who would I say if it's still in teams? Who would I say on your team? And I don't want to burn a bridge that I don't have to. And depending on how you feel about it, if it's something that might be something you want to entertain and it can help build some trust here, I'm open to consider it. But I obviously want to see how you feel and if you think it's a benefit for you or not.
Right.
Like that would be my benefit.
One sec, thanks.
But I don't know if you see a benefit on
Yeah.
your
I
side
mean,
or
there's
not.
obviously benefits. I think there's benefits to both. The only thing is that like I just know, like I don't know if I trust him enough to think that if he was HOH, he wouldn't put me out.
I honestly, I don't think that he would. Well, and if it stays in teams, he's on your team.
I know.
He can't put you up
Well, I know
anyway.
that, but like if it doesn't,
Like if it goes to individual.
yeah. Like I just, the only thing for me is like I know like deep rooted inside of him, he has some kind of vendetta against us.
Yeah.
So like I just don't trust that his target is actually Austin. And that if he was in a situation where he was HOH free for all, he would put me in tie up.
Right.
You know?
Like if the teams are
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because that is like two ways of looking at it. Like, are we still in teams or are we not?
Yeah.
And those are valid
Those
points
are
to
huge
make.
things that we won't know until after the eviction, anyways.
If we stay in teams,
and if you stay in
keeping
teams,
him, it's actually good for you. But
Yeah,
I see
it
your
would be good for
point.
me in that sense.
If it splits.
free for all, it's bad for me.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to talk to Jed about, because I know that Jed and I have already previously been listed as targets, and we know that there
I
is
don't
some.
think that you guys are.
But there's something. The concern is there is something deep rooted inside of him that naturally doesn't vibe with people like me and Jed.
Yeah.
Or Kyle, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Ro. So it's like the question is now, we keep him, and then he puts one of us up on the block. Is that a good decision? And that's really what it comes down to. Is he going to target us? And that's why
Well,
I'm
and
talking
can you
Jack.
at least like trust his word that if we keep him safe, he's not saying the names?
Trust the thing about
Because
trust.
okay, but this was one thing. Because when he initially approached us first, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when he said your name in it. That seemed kind of random to me.
Well, he knows that he can't put Ty in it and not me.
Yeah, but I'm surprised he didn't try and rally 2 other votes. The fact that he did pull you 2 in, maybe is, I don't think he's as like obvious as people think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just to consider, because I'm not gonna lie, when he originally said like these are the people that I'm talking to, I was surprised that he said your 2 names. I was like, really? Like, because I thought that would have been an obvious target for him.
Yeah.
But
And,
maybe
like,
that's actually not, or maybe he just knows.
well, he
like,
knows he can't get us out
yeah,
like that.
no.
But my only concern is that, like, looking at this, I'm like, who is it benefiting more? I feel like it's us protecting him, not him doing anything for us. Like I don't need him here, whereas he would need us to protect him.
If it stays in teams, how do you think it looks if we win again?
Like, it's probably gonna be a shit show. Like, it's probably gonna be,
Yeah.
I'll probably touch the block, or Latoya will touch the block. But I just know that if we flip and vote Roe out, there's going to be an instant divide. Because the Kyles, Austins, Bradens of the world will say, what the fuck? And then they know that we cut a deal with Josh, because why else did we keep him? It's so, like, straight up that we're getting rid of him right now, that if we vote him to stay, they're going to just assume, why else would we keep him if not to work with him?
Yeah, but what kind of like deal are you cutting with him?
Pretty much the one we just did. And the fact that he has openly targeted Austin means that we are supporting him and targeting Austin.
And that was the one thing that I wish he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, because then that means that we are targeting
Yeah.
Austin. And that comes with Braden now too. So that's 2 players that we have now been friends with that are now turned against us because we wanted to keep Josh.
Yeah.
So now that's Braden on my team.
But is Josh gonna win?
Win what, HOH?
Yeah.
Probably not, but if Braden wins, you're going up. Yeah.
I think I'm going up either way. If Braden wins, whether I do the flip or whether I don't. Whether I keep Josh or whether I don't get rid of Josh, if Braden wins, I'm assuming that I'm going up. Either way. That's not going to affect
If Roe
anything there.
wins, do you think you're going up?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't really get a good read on Roe. So, and he didn't say to me, like in Roe's pitch, like he didn't say, obviously if you keep me, I'm going to keep your name out of my mouth. Josh did say that to me. So that's obviously like a factor for me.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like I think Roe's a great guy. Do I like Roe more as a person? 1,000%. 1,000%.
I just I understand that Josh has said these things, but like, where is his credibility? Like, I don't understand why we're trusting him now. That's the only thing. Like, he can talk out his ass, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know totally.
So like, I understand that he's like giving us his word, but like, what is his word?
No, I know.
His word has been nothing so far in this game. So it's like, I don't know. For me, it's like trust is earned, not given, and he hasn't done anything to earn it. I think he's like an absolute wild card. And do I think Roe's gonna put me up in the future if he has a chance? Yes. But do I know that Josh will put me up? Yes. If he has the opportunity. I just think he's like an absolute wild card. What did you think when he
Do
said
you think the teams are staying? I feel like if teams
think
are
they are. I think
staying,
they are.
I think that Josh is better in your room than Roe for you.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, it makes sense.
I told you straight up the other day, like I haven't had enough conversations with you, and because of that, that might force me to say your name, and that puts me in a terrible spot.
Yeah.
But I also know that if I don't try to win HOH, I have no idea what your team is thinking, and I'm probably going on the block. So if it's something that I think I can win, you know I'm going for it. And I don't want to be forced to say a name that could bite me in the ass later, like yours.
Right.
Because I haven't had a lot of game conversations. Like, this is a long game. Just because I haven't talked to you yet doesn't mean that it's not something that I'd want to build.
So are you saying if you win, like, I'm on the block for sure?
No, I'm saying if I win, I have no idea what my move would be. If Josh is gone and it's teams, who do I put up? Who were you if you were in my shoes and I win HOH and Josh is gone? Who do I put in from your side?
Well, I'm just saying.
Two
like,
super
well,
strong.
there's 4 other options.
I know.
Technically,
You tell me which one looks best for me, like on
For
my
you,
side.
I don't know who you've talked to, though. I don't know if
None.
you're aligned.
Nobody in your room has talked a lick to me. That's what I mean.
So then why would I be an option? If I
Anybody could be an option. Are people going to be like, they've got 2 big, strong players? Now I have 2 big, strong players who are pissed at me? Or do I take the easy outs of people that like might be willing to work with me, but nobody's talking to me anyway? Like,
Right.
it puts me in a position that is garbage. Where at least if Josh is in that room, that's an easy name to say. I've got no problem saying Josh's name.
But if no one has talked to you, then why is it hard for you to put anyone up?
Because I don't know how anybody feels about me. Just because people don't talk to you doesn't mean that I'm necessarily a target for someone.
Yeah, but like if you know, like if you haven't, all I'm saying is that like if Josh is so easy to put up, it's also easy to put up people that haven't talked anything to you, right?
Yeah, except
Technically, you could.
yeah,
put
and then
anyone.
the whole house hates me.
Well, no, but you don't want to make decisions based on what the house is gonna think of you. It's best for
You
your.
do when it's a numbers game. I'm not stupid. Like, are you
So you think
crazy?
putting me up would be a good option?
No.
So
But
then
if
why
I
would you put me
have
up?
to,
But why would you have to?
Okay, so if you're dwindling down your numbers on your team,
There's 5 people on my team.
there's 5 people on your
So you
team.
put 2 on the block, and potentially one has to be as a replacement nominee.
Yeah,
I could,
and
why
what
am
if
I not one of these 2?
What if one of those people wins a POV and pulls the other one, and then I'm down to 2 other options? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
There's not a big pool, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's not a big.
But I
pool.
also feel like I'm in a position where I've been safe for 2 weeks. I don't feel safe in the slightest. That's just real talk.
Right.
But your numbers are small.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn bridges if I don't have to burn bridges. And that's my only thing on why it's a possibility. For me, you would obviously have to think of why it would be better for you. And if it's obviously not better for you, if we're not all going to do it together, it's not going to happen. But it is a consideration.
So do you feel like if Josh was here and you won, you'd obviously put him up?
Of course. And then he just told me Braden would say my name. There, Josh and Braden. He just said it. You guys pretty much just confirmed that if Braden wins, I'm on the block, which
So-
is something I already guessed anyway.
Yeah. So but then what if someone wins and takes him off?
Then I have conversations, and who is going to start talking to me is where I'm at.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that makes it easier initially for me. But you do have to look on it how it looks for you. If there's a benefit for
So are you willing to expose your vote?
I think the votes will be exposed anyway.
So are you not worried about the repercussions of that?
There's going to be repercussions either way.
What will the repercussions be if you send Josh home?
Huh? Like the repercussions if Josh goes home?
Yeah. From like
Oh,
other players looking at you.
Oh, well, if Josh goes home, I just think I'm easy picks. I'm an easy pick.
But how come like you're confident that you will win when Josh is
I'm not confident I'm going to win anything. I'm not saying I'm going to win an HOH.
Yeah.
If Josh goes home, it doesn't really do anything. I'm kind of already in the dark anyway. I will remain in the dark until somebody gets some power and I fully see. I'm just saying if Josh is here, it's better for my game to still continue to hold my cards close until I can get a better read on where people are at. Because everybody's all kumbaya and there's this big alliance. It's not going to stay that way. You don't know who you can trust. I know me. I am a very trustworthy person. I don't always want to work with the people who think who I'm going.
Yo, shit, that scared me.
You just scared the crap.
What up? What up?
Couple things.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who sent you guys, Beth? Beth?
Yeah, Beth.
Organize this?
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beth and...
Thank you.
Oh, this is good.
Is it too thick? Does it
No,
need
it's
to blend more?
no, it's good.
This is blast.
Who was the other person?
Blast. I could be a habit, but I don't want to be.
No.
Keeper.
Yeah, that's why I want to have a talk with Jed, because I feel like in some ways him and I are kind of in the same situation.
Yeah.
When it comes to
We're literally in the same situations on different teams.
when it comes to what's the option that's best for us.
Of course.
Josh.
You have to think that.
Yeah. But
I just know the type of game that I like came here to play, and I know that I'm trustworthy, and I don't necessarily want to be an easy out for people when I know that I can be a powerful ally, and I don't like it doesn't have to I don't want to work with the obvious choices. If I can build rapport with you, perfect. People aren't going to be thinking that I'm working with Jed. What does me and Jed have in common? But if you don't think that it's good for your game, then it's not.
Do you trust Josh?
Fuck no. I don't trust Josh as far I can throw him. But he's an easy pawn. He's an easy person to keep going up. No, I don't trust him. I don't trust anything that comes out of his mouth. I wouldn't be keeping him because I trust him or like him. I would be keeping him because I could use him. And that's all that it would be. But again,
so him saying before this 7 shit that if he won he would put up Austin and you. Does that bother you at all?
I'm assuming that if my team doesn't win, that there's a very good chance I'm sitting on the block. I'm assuming that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But like, that is a safe assumption just from
So you
what.
think, like, no matter what? So like.
No, I don't. I don't think necessarily no matter what. I don't know where people are because I don't know if people are like, if people are talking or they're not because they don't know if this team thing is a twist. I don't know if people are not talking to me because I am an easy target, or if people aren't talking to me because we're seeing what is happening with this game.
Right.
You know?
Oh, you guys can swap shapes too?
Yep.
Like, I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to make any assumptions on anyone. I'm trying to look at ways that I can start building trust with people. That's it.
Okay.
But if you don't think that it's good for you, then the conversation doesn't even need to continue to happen. I'm not even going to continue to have this conversation because it's going to just put me, and we'll see what happens with the next HOH. Because if not everybody is feeling it, then it has to be dismantled and it needs to be like never spoken of again.
Yeah, I think we just need to like I'm not writing it off.
And you can think about it.
Yeah, like.
You can think about it. I'm not pressuring.
Can I
like,
chat with Jed and Ty first?
Yeah, of course. I'm just letting you know, like that's kind
Yeah.
of like where.
No, it's like completely an option. I think it's still an option for us. We just had to weigh if it's like.
Yeah.
Who does it benefit
Yeah,
as a group, you know?
and that's why I want to talk to Jed.
Yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to like where I stand,
Okay.
and that's if this is something that could build up some rapport with us, I'm not mad at that. If it's not, then we see what folds out on Thursday. It is what it is.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
No problem.
That almost sounded like an ultimatum.
Yeah, I really did. What was your initial thoughts when Josh told you?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So Josh thinks that I'm his number one from like day one. He really trusts me. He thinks I have nobody in this. He's told me handfuls of times, honest talks about my kids, everything. The whole like 10 million yards. I got him to really think about it. And I was like, just pair the house up. Who do you think's working together? Like, who do you think is like in a potential alliance? He put you, Toya, and Ty together. He put Tara and Tina together. He put Beth, Austin, Vic, and Bray together, and me as an outsider. He knows he can't win Beth, Bray, or Vic's vote. That's why he's only pitching to you three, Tarantina, and myself, because all he needs is 6. He doesn't have any fucking clue. He literally just told me he would carry me through this game.
So, to build on, can I build on that or are you done?
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Just to build on that, when Josh came to me, my question was the same as yours. Why us? Right? But like Keith said, Keith explained to me that you planted a seed in Josh's mind, which divides the house into interest groups, right? If you think of us as interest groups, there's a group of people who for sure want Will to stay.
He can't get Kyle's vote.
For sure, they want Will to stay. That is Austin.
You'll not never be on the block if he gets HOH. So that brings it down to me and Toy really.
Who would have been?
Him, because he's with Kyle.
If Kyle wins HOH, who was on the block?
Yeah.
Josh.
And then me, Bray, Toya.
It would be Toya.
Maybe Josh and Toya. But then he doesn't have Ro as a
But what if you got cheesed and like put me in Toya?
How would you see that you?
Because we flipped the vote. And we got Ro out.
But we don't have to lie. We have to explain to Kyle what's best for our game. It has to be framed that way.
But how do we make it seem like it was good for his game?
Kyle?
Yeah.
It's not. We're not here to play Kyle's game.
I know, but then why wouldn't he come after me? You know?
Because we always said we would never go for Kyle. And he said he would never go for us.
You pull him in.
I think okay, this is what I think. If we do that, we have to tell him. Like we have to like somehow convince him that we shifted the target off of him. Like people wanted to go for him in the coming weeks. Like shifted the target off him.
Because him and Ro were a big. It was either you or Ro when the time came, and you guys wanted it to be him.
Right.
Like to stay.
It's the only way we can like go, because we do have that agreement that we wouldn't go for him. Anyway.
And you don't have to, because I think that's who Toya would want, because he wants Toya.
Yeah, well, if Toya won, free for all, she would put up her own college or something. So.
But I didn't want you to think I was doing too much. But Josh's pitch was whack, and I just tried to help him explain it. I was just like, let's just sit here and break up the house. And he organically came up with it. He put Tarantina, me as a floater, you, Toya, and Ty. And I was like, well, how much is that? He's like, 6. I was like, well, okay, how many votes do we need? He's like, all I need is 6. I was like, well, you can't give who can't you give this pitch to? And he named the other 4, which is why Beth is in with them.
So we need 7 votes.
So where does Beth stand with being in our 6, but not being in our 7?
It's not, so that's the thing. We don't have a 7.
We don't have a 7. Tara, we're just using Tara.
Beth will be in on this too.
Okay,
right?
So what about we're staying in teams, we agree, we keep Josh, I win HOH. Who am I putting up? How can I put up Tara when I just agreed to be in this like fucking 7?
You didn't agree to be in a 7 with her. We agreed to vote the same way. This is not an alliance. This is us voting in interest groups. That's the difference. Don't think of it as an alliance. We're not an alliance. That's the thing. That's the line we have to draw. You could easily put up Tara. We didn't say you keep her safe. Easily. Right? It's not. We're not saying we're an alliance. We're just saying that it's in everybody's best interest for Ro to go home, which it may be.
Tara is scared. She thinks it's a mistake that she put her hand up in the house meeting to say your name. So she's trying to get as much rapport with you as possible. And that's another reason. You'll be like, Tara, it's early in this game. I'm looking for a reason. You said you put my name out there. I'm going to put you up on the block.
Yeah.
And the house would accept that. No one's going to be like, that's a bad move, Jed. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it still doesn't expose us.
But the vote needs to be 7-3. And why I say that is their 3 votes have to be, they're going to be not Austin. It's going to be Braden, Kyle, and the ambiguity between him and Beth.
Oh.
It has to be ambiguous. It has to be.
So what do we do?
We have to want him or Beth has to vote with them on the other side. They cannot vote with us.
How do we know what Vic's going to do?
Huh?
How do we know?
Vic has to be with us.
She has to be done.
Has to be.
Today she was like adamant on not voting out Ro.
Do you think we can get Vic? I think we can.
I think so though. She said that if we come to her, tell her. So something.
She doesn't want to be left out. She was asking me what's going on, and I have to play the floater card.
I'm worried about Vic, man, because it's like when we tell her something, she may just go fucking tell him. Like she's like hard to tell things to, and like how to not travel.
The question is
She
going to...
trusts him.
I know. How are we going to handle Vic and how are we going to handle Kyle? I think will be the big points now moving forward.
Like, are we planning on keeping Kyle, Braden in the complete dark? Like, as in saying
Braden's has to be in the dark. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Kyle, we have to have some kind of thing where we discuss with him tomorrow. The decision.
If we tell him he's gonna tell Rob.
Huh?
If we tell him he's gonna tell Rob for sure.
The decision has to be. We have to make our final decision on what we want to do tonight. If we want to go through it.
And it's almost okay. I'm looking out for the 6 because Roe's target is Tina or Tara. So it could be Tara. But that puts Tina on the block as well. Kyle's target would be Toya, which is a 6. But I'm not in there. But if I Vic Josh, my game is better. 1,000,000%. Just the 6 game is not. My game is us to final 6. I'm putting everything on the line here. If Rose stays, I might be fucking laughing for a long time. But I'm trying to protect Toya and Tina right now. Because I'm in. We're this close to making an alliance name between the 3 of us. I was just going over days with him, talking strategy, talking about potential targets.
I just think Ro going home.
If Rose stays,
Then I have to
your name is more, right? Like on our team, if they win. If Rose stays, if certain people win, they would choose you over him to put up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if Josh was here, Josh is a better person. Josh is going up inevitably, and then it's just one of us.
Exactly.
We can vote. We can just keep ourselves safe.
It's a shield for a hit against one of us. Because if I win HOH, Josh is going up.
If there's no team.
If there's no teams.
If any of us win HOH,
Well, it's just easy to
just put him off.
and just have one person decide.
Mm-hmm.
And that moves it from having 3 people
Mm-hmm.
potentially being cheesed at you to just 2.
And we could do damage control afterwards.
And that's what I'm saying. We have to put him up until we need to send him home. When we need to send him home, we send him home.
He literally came up with the plan. I just guided him there.
But how we handle Kyle is going to be important. But the thing is, like I said, Jed, we have the numbers on our side.
All we need is 6. I could even vote to save Ro. And it could be 6-4. That's an option too.
Austin, Braden, and Kyle on one side of the house.
With me in there tight with them.
It's not, they can't do anything.
They can't do anything.
And then maybe Vic, if they really get her.
They won't if you can pull her in.
I don't think they get Vic.
She'd roll with you guys. She wants to work with you guys.
Huh?
She would ride.
That's what I'm saying. If we take out Ro, we deplete their side. If we take out Josh,
Kind of helps their side, low-key.
Helps her
Kinda
side.
does.
He is legitimately gonna gun for Austin. Which eventually she's gonna go.
What?
I just worked
Oh, fuck.
ish. 0.
this is too. This is way too many.
Okay, I started telling her.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
finish.
not
You guys
finished.
can finish.
Where'd you start? Where'd you end?
I'll
I
tell
don't
you.
know.
I'll tell you.
Just you. Yeah. I'm going to
Is it still too many?
I'll tell Beth what my part and
Yeah.
just Tara doesn't know about us and she doesn't think
Oh, okay. It's funny watching people lie then.
Why?
Where you just had a big chat.
Yeah. And she lied to you?
Oh, straight to my face.
because she
But she has to.
okay,
She has to.
Yeah, she has to. She can't know.
Exactly, but it's just funny watching
that-
it.
She doesn't know about it. Yeah, she doesn't know.
Well, fuck no.
So I kind of planted seeds in Josh's head.
That's what I heard.
About the pitch.
Okay.
Got him to break the house up into people and like who he thinks is working together. He thinks you, Bray, Austin, and Vic are working together.
Good.
And he thinks these two and Toya are working together.
Good.
Tarantina, and I'm a complete floater. So.
Can you say that just right to your face?
Multiple times.
Okay.
He thinks that I have no one in
absolute
this.
shit in your. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
So. That's the only reason, like, we couldn't have him come pitch to you, obviously.
Love it.
And yeah. So. It's just like. It's not gonna be obvious that we're working together. You know what I mean? Because he still thinks that you're with Austin and Bray and them.
Okay.
So I just don't think it's obvious against the Sunsetters that.
At all.
At all. I just don't think so.
I
But
don't
it,
think
Do
so.
we do with Tara then though? Because then in her brain, she's with you guys.
yeah.
That's 100% it. And they would be like, why aren't you putting Beth up? Or why aren't you putting.
What? Why would you put Beth up?
Okay, can I just say this right now?
Totally.
Play up the showmans.
Yeah, but with who?
Pick Jed.
Yeah,
Sorry, Ty.
You have.
You have to pick Jed because then why would Jed put out his only option for a showmans?
So fun.
Play up the love card.
Yes.
It's not a bad idea.
We came here to fucking
Yeah, what if
play.
Ty wins?
Huh?
Play it up with Ty? How slut?
He's on the other. He's on the other side. He's on your team.
I know, but I'm thinking, okay, yeah, teams.
Why would he put you up? You guys sleep together in the same bed.
No one thinks. But either way, no one thinks Jed's gonna put up Beth.
Nobody.
We do hang, like we know we're friends.
Exactly. Nobody thinks that.
Wouldn't like it, either way, like it wouldn't be a thing.
And Tara already said Jed's name in the house meeting.
Why-
That's fuel
Why
enough.
would Jed putting up Tara be suspicious?
I really don't.
I'm more so in danger than next week, but I'm willing to be like, okay, I trust you guys.
We're
So.
not, we're not saying we're in alliance. We're voting on what's. She gave you an ultimatum because she thinks you and her have a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because she called your name out.
You do.
I know that. So she pretty
You do
much
have a
looked at.
situation.
She pretty much looked at you and said, "Unless we're willing to come together on this, I may put you up." That's exactly what she said to you.
Yeah.
Is that not?
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing is like I don't want her to. I want her to think I'm completely blindsided though.
Who you have to be.
You
so
ha-
what? the
and
vote?
I might have to be as well.
So the vote, Beth. The vote has to.
Why
be,
aren't you with them? Or you're with them?
Because I'm working with Kyle and Ro.
I know.
So Beth, the vote has to be 7-3. That third vote has to be ambiguous between you and him,
Or it can be
Like
6-4.
no one knows.
No, we don't want it to be 6-4
Why?
Why?
because
That puts me on the outside.
because we don't know how Vic's gonna vote for sure.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
know.
okay.
That's too close.
That's
And
too
all of a
close.
sudden
You're
it's a
right.
tie and fuck.
You're right. Okay, well then if Vic votes. Yeah,
It has to be
okay, yeah, for sure, I'll vote for Ro if that's what we decide.
Your votes have to be split.
Yeah, you guys go. I'll talk with Ty for a sec.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know you guys were in here.
That's,
I feel like fucking shit. I have like heartburn from it.
Oh, really? Yuck. Yuckity yuck.
Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious?
yeah. At first this morning when Toya was like, Josh, pitch me, I'm convinced. I'm like, well, what the fuck could he have said to you? And he made the pitch to me. I'm like, I've said all this shit before. This is nothing new to me. Like, yeah, you could say that you're gonna stay, make sure we're all good. And then I said he pitched me, Jed, Tina, Toya, Keith, Tara, keeping us 7 safe.
It's just really more. Yeah, you guys just have to fucking have my back though when I do get put up next week. Me and Austin.
Who's putting you guys up?
If Josh won,
That's
guaranteed I'm getting put up.
No, Josh puts up Austin for sure.
Austin guaranteed.
And then he claims he would consult the house.
Yes, and we can sway.
And we can sway him because he needs.
So if Josh wins next week, who goes home?
Who goes home?
It's up to us.
Huh?
It's up to us.
It's up to us who goes home. So if Josh wins next week and it's teams, it's between Tara, Vic, and Austin.
And me?
No, you're in an alliance.
Oh, team. Well, I know that, but
No, we would never let you go up. The only people that can go up, Austin's going up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's between Vic, Tara. One of those three.
Who would you put up
If I was who?
if you win?
If I win, Josh, Bray. I'd have to. And then we decide who we want to go home. It's easy. There's no blood on my hands.
And I act completely fucking shocked. What the fuck happened?
Yes, that's why the vote is 7-3. We don't know who that third vote is. Either you or Keith flipped. They'll never know. But the problem is they can't be
You
mad.
don't say?
Huh?
And I never say?
You say you stuck with them. Keith says he stuck with them. He stuck with them. And they'll never know which one flipped. But they'll know somebody lied. But the problem is they can't be mad. You know why? They don't have numbers.
That's right. They'd have to get over. Seriously. No, seriously. Really.
Be mad. You don't have numbers. What are they gonna do? Besides nothing.
The only thing about that, the only thing, is that Tara would 100% think she's on the stronger side. She would be blindsided on her way out. And Josh keeps sliding. Josh will not be targeted next week.
Who?
Josh.
Will not be
He will
what?
not be targeted.
By who?
If Kyle wins, he's going nuts.
If Kyle wins, Josh is still on the list, on the hit. He will still be on
I
everybody's hit
know.
list.
It's just,
There's a chance.
it's a big chance.
If Kyle wins, Josh is still on the hit list. He can flip the house and send his boy home. You have to be. If Kyle wins, who does he put up? Toya and Josh.
What does Toya think?
Toya's in. Toya loves it. She's ecstatic. Because now Josh has guaranteed our safety. Which we don't really trust him for.
Do we trust that?
We don't
though?
trust it.
But I spoke to Josh just now. I said, straight up, like, watch your pull over type of thing. He said, no. He said, I am. He said, I'm sticking to my word. I said, I actually.
He can't betray us because then he would just go home the next week.
He knows.
But he's not winning HOH. So let's just get that out of our mind. The chances what? He's a 1 in 11 chance of winning HOH.
But I love it. I love it.
Just playing the game. We're here.
It's funny though, watching people lie right to your face.
And I've cut 2 or 3 times a day.
Tara. Because I asked when I came in here, I'm like, does Tara knows the plan, right? And we were just chatting in that room. She's like, it's just so unanimous. It's just so unanimous.
Oh, Tara said it.
She's like, things are gonna get really weird next year or next week. But how do you feel? Will not look me in the eye.
I think Tara's gonna crack. I just feel it. She came in here and gave Jen an ultimatum.
Did she?
Pretty much.
What did she say?
She's pretty much like, I might have to put you up, Jen.
Oh,
if I win
that.
HOH. He's like, why me? There's other people on my team. Like, why me specifically? She's So I just might have to. I'm here trying to make amends with you, so that because no one's talking game to her apparently. So she's trying to talk to him and make sure like they're good, because she spit out his name. And no one's talking game to her apparently. So she's like, if you're not talking game to me, why would I protect you? So
Can we have this decided by the end of today so we're not scrambling like weirdos in the morning?
I think we should.
And it's obvious as fuck when people are like trying to get ready, and we need to have this decided by the time we go to bed tonight. I think it's a really good idea. Can I just think for like 1 minute? Like, I think it's gonna happen, but
Yes, we have.
I'm not
just
saying
like
any decision.
really, just like because we're excited right now, so like I'm not really thinking straight.
We have to look at all the scenarios.
Yeah. So like but like I say, by the end of today, it's like we're not even changing our minds. It's too obvious when we scramble. Do you agree, Ty?
100%. It has to be a decision made today. But I do feel like we're, from the vibe I'm getting from everybody, it sounds like we're almost there.
You don't want Keith on my weird side here?
Hmm?
You don't want why don't you want it 6-4?
Because what if we don't get Vic? If we don't get Vic and Rope stays?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be 6-5 then?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be 6-5?
No, 6-4 goes 5-5.
Oh, that's what you mean. She's one of the 6.
Yeah, and then it goes to Austin voting. And if Austin has to break the fucking tie, and then knows the house is split, and then Roe knows half the house came for him, that's ugly.
Okay.
I'd rather
goes
them
with you
know and
guys.
not have numbers.
But it's got to be like Kiefer says he voted with me, with my side. So then
You
nobody
guys are
ever
a side.
fucking knows.
It's you, Braden, Kiefer, Kyle.
Maybe
Austin.
Kyle will start opening up to me then.
Huh?
Kyle's gonna feel really separated from you guys. Like your relationship's done.
That's what Jed and I were talking about. How can we finesse this so Kyle is good? And we have to say that we've shifted the target from being on Kyle to Roe. Because there's people who are scared that you guys will have a final 2. People are scared you guys are working really closely together. And they want to come for you. You have to really make it seem.
Tara's willing to go against Kyle, maybe.
I don't know how.
She's kind of all over the map. I think she just is so, she hasn't really had anything big. And she's just like, I'll do whatever. But she's willing to go against Roe, hey? That's pretty nice. Just something to think about. Okay, okay. Let's just like be calm and think about it. Because like obviously adrenaline's going right now and I'm just like kind of pumped. This game is so fucked up.
Yep.
It's such
The damage control is gonna be, it's gonna be huge.
You guys need to figure out your shit with Kyle.
I know.
I have no relationship with Kyle. I was super okay with not having a relationship with Kyle because I could put him on the block and it would be easy.
Yeah, I gotta figure that
I
one out.
can't start getting close with every single person in this house because that makes my HOH impossible.
And I'm gonna have to think about what my story is.
Huh?
So I'm gonna
Yeah, what's going on
think
with you?
about what my story is then too, because
You got something with Kyle?
apparently I'm supposed to be going on road.
Are you supposed to be with them?
Apparently.
So Roe wouldn't put you up, is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm hearing.
So that's what you have to say. So the thing will be, why didn't you approach Roe and ask him? Did you guys have a campaign
We
talk?
talked a lot again.
Have you and Roe had a campaign talk? Has he campaigned to you?
Very, very briefly, but I'm not ready to.
How could you vote with him if you're...
Just like it used to be planned down, like down to like the goodbyes with Rob. Like down to that shit. Like I had no idea. Like, stuff like that. This is to be planned to a T.
Yeah, you have to be shocked.
Oh fuck.
Shocked as fuck.
And like mad.
Again.
I can't wait for them to watch this back.
Huh?
I can't wait for them to watch this back. Okay, let me just be alone for a minute. I'm gonna go up to my room.
Yeah, no, you
And I'm on your way and just think. Come talk to me in a bit.
What do you think? it has to be, what's a weird mirror? It has to be finessed properly.
Yep.
That's the one thing. And I think is like, I just don't want my relationship with Kyle to be tarnished forever. So I have to figure out how we're gonna, everybody's,
We have to figure out what the story is going to be.
because I don't know what everybody's going to say. It just has to be framed in a way that's not good for everyone's game.
I mean, I can play the scrambled card and say that, you know, I heard last minute, I didn't even have time to discuss it.
Or that, right? Fuck, Austin's gonna be pissed. But it is what it is. We have to ruffle feathers. It's like, when are we gonna draw the line?
I mean, it's going to happen at some point.
It's either we send Kyle home and draw the line after HOH. We just draw it right now while we have the numbers.
And we're also getting a player out.
Yeah. So it's like, I think it's better we do this than get caught with our pants down and have a new HOH put 2 of us up on the block.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tina.
I know. It's just like, what do you say to Kyle?
What do we say to Kyle? That's what I'm trying to figure out. At the same time, this vote wasn't about Kyle. It really has to make it seem like it was just about our games and that Kyle can trust us going forward.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to talk to Keith about what he thinks, because I don't want to ruin anything he has going with Kyle as well.
Yeah.
Right? The same, you know, I'd have to be vague in what I tell him.
Keith or Kyle?
What I tell Kyle, yeah.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be working with him technically.
Exactly.
Have you guys had like an official meet and everything?
Just very casual. So, and that's fishy to me, see? Because if you approach someone on an alliance, but yet you really haven't had a whole lot of game talk, what the fuck's that all about?
Yeah, it means they want you as a number.
Exactly.
Not as an alliance member. Kind of what we did with Tara, to be honest.
What?
Kind of what we did with Tara today.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, yeah, you're with us, but you're not with us.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is stressful. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
What is this?
Looking fly, my guy.
It looks like popcorn. You've been cheating.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Hey.
Yeah.
Messing with my money.
What are you up to?
Nothing. I was in the ball pit.
What's all this?
I know I'm not losing nothing in there. Did you know that Bray found my glasses in the ball pit?
Like he swam?
He,
Found them?
those.
How did he find them?
That's what I'm saying. They were looking for Jed's hat.
Jed lost his hat in there?
Yeah, hey.
Oh, these are
Yo,
fire.
those are actually a fucking vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Holy, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, shit. That's fresh.
Right?
Fitting glasses.
I know, I have glasses, I just never wear them.
You just never wear them?
I'm not that, these are prescription?
In the left eye.
Barely.
Yeah, I know. It's because I got shingles when I was really young. Or not really young.
How did that affect your eye?
It went on my eye. The shingles went on my eye, over my pupil, everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds rough.
It was. I looked like a fucking monster. I was out. I didn't leave my house for 2 weeks. It was like this. It was on my forehead, on my eye, and right on my nose. My nose, I look like Rudolph.
How old are you?
23.
So it's like adult chickenpox.
Yeah, I never had chickenpox when I was a kid.
What do you have to do?
Nothing.
Is it itchy?
It was so itchy but painful. Like even wind would hurt it. It was just like so painful.
So you didn't go nowhere?
I didn't go anywhere. I called in sick to work.
Yo, I never met anybody that had that. That's
I
crazy.
looked like a fucking monster. Like it was disgusting. I was at a football. yeah. Like
Yo, one of my
yeah.
best friends plays, and I came to a couple of games.
Yeah, the
So everybody's
girls,
there.
the
There's barbecues.
guys,
There's
yes,
guys, girls.
the hot dogs, the sauce. Yeah, I love it.
Yo, I want to do that this summer.
Do
honestly,
it.
I'm trying to get my guys to like.
I'll see you there.
Yo, lit. Like.
It's a big tourney and it's fun. It's fun. You meet people and yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah.
My team needs a little facelift, but
Why?
I don't know. Like, so when we started, we're called the Enz.
How's it going? You can indeed. Need an extra pillow?
No. I should take my shoes off the couch. That's rude.
This house is so filthy. Who fucking cares? Keep your shoes in, always.
Exactly right.
Please.
I know, but it's just manners.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you know, I didn't grow up like
Yeah.
putting my feet on with my shoes
I
like
know.
on the couch, you know, like, or even the
No,
bed.
I got my TGP. No, I
Or like even wearing like your day clothes on the bed, you know. But I guess it's different here because it's not like you're going anywhere anyways.
No.
We don't even know where the hell we are.
I know, right?
Why do we say that every day? Where and what am I doing?
I mean, just wearing sneakers all day in the house.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like I usually.
I know.
On it. I'm gonna quickly throw on some lips.
On
real
it,
quick.
on it, on it.
Really quick, really quick. I'm gonna throw some lips.
I want him to go home so bad now.
They are definitely They are definitely a 4. Guaranteed. Like
4?
with the 4 that
He suggested. So Kyle, Rowe, Austin, and
Braden.
there are 4.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
In my head, guaranteed. I think that's what's going on for sure.
Then he's got to go. It's best for our game. Then he's got to go.
Mm-hmm. Hands down, you got this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing things now.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm actually seeing things. I don't fucking know.
What are you seeing?
They're always paired together in some way, shape, or form.
Who? Austin and Braden, or what?
Well, Austin and Braden hang out a lot.
Mhm.
Then at one point it was Kyle and Austin, and Roe and Braden. It almost seems like there's always.
Mhm.
What's that?
What up, though? I know.
That's because the backyard isn't open.
It sucks with the backyard
I
closed.
just need my feet to be warm.
You don't wear socks.
Oh,
Go fucking put a pair of socks
every day you
on.
tell me.
Jesus Christ. Every day I tell her to put a pair of socks on.
These are like the most clutch buy I had before I came into the house.
Oh, yeah?
My slippies.
So listen, Keith. Because I'm apparently tied in with
Just getting some socks.
Rohan and Kyle and Tara. What is going to be my excuse? Like, I don't want to come out and say that I heard you're coming after me because I don't want to fuck up your game with the whole Kyle.
I know, it's risky.
So should I? But I need something that's going to fly.
So do I.
Yeah, but you're not voting. You're voting.
I don't know.
Like, who are you? Like, your vote is going.
I wish we could all 6 get into a room somehow.
It's not gonna happen.
I know.
No.
I don't know, I'm almost just thinking she thinks it's a genius idea.
Well, that's weird because when she came upstairs, I'm just like, what do you think? She's just like, I need to go to my room and think about it.
Yeah, she was hesitant down in the OLG.
She didn't want to talk to me yet, so.
What the hell? She was stoked when I was talking to Ty and Jed.
Uh-huh.
She was like stoked when I was talking to Ty and Jed.
What's Jed saying now?
He's kind of leaning towards getting a little
Oh, so he is.
That's what he said to me, but we could just keep it chill. House consensus, Josh, and then we worry about it next week.
We could what?
We could just keep it chill. Vote out Josh as a house consensus.
Yeah.
And navigate from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what teens would... I don't know what you'd say. I accidentally took your water bottle, Bray. It's in the kitchen. BW? Here. It's on the counter there.
Yeah, they're always in the HOH room, eh?
Kyle.
And Ro. But I don't know if they're just in there for the music or if they're, do you know what I mean?
They spent a lot of time in there this week.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
But I don't know if it's just for the music, right? He loves the music.
Mm.
I feel like it's just for the music. But
You don't.
maybe we just...
What is this?
What are you backtracking?
I just can't think of what you'd say. I don't want to blow up your game right now.
Mm-mm.
What?
What would Tina say? Like,
Because apparently I'm in alliance with them, right?
Who? You're in alliance with?
With Kyle, Ro, and Tara.
You are?
Well, so does... I'm not. You get it.
wow, they finally gave us toilet paper?
Yeah. There's a lot.
That's dope.
But there's never been much game talk at all, which is suspicious.
Because they want you to think you're good with them?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, guaranteed.
So that you're a number for them?
Totally.
Until they want to get rid of you.
Yep.
They want Tara to think the same thing as well.
Yes.
They
I
think-
100% agree.
They think they're smarter than us.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
That's why he needs to go.
I just need something that I can explain to some degree. Do you know what I mean?
It's better for your game.
So do I. Or do I just say that?
Yeah, but you're voting Josh. You're part of the vote that they
That's
keep
only
in.
if we get Vic. If we don't get Vic, we don't got it. I don't think we get Vic.
I think I can convince her.
Yeah, you've been having some conversations with her the last few days.
I think I can convince her.
Chilling there, Joycher.
I think I can convince her. I'd have to start planting that seed from tonight, though. I'm just so worried about saying stuff to her because
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
In the off chance.
Mind if I chill? I'm hot.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
We're
hot.
talking about our genetic background.
Oh.
And I'm the loser of the group.
Whoa.
Yes, dude's European.
Yo. Me too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a little bit of Ghana in her.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
My parents were born in Kenya.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they both came here when they were like 6 or 7. So they've been here for like a long time.
So what's your background?
Indian. Yeah.
They're both Indian.
They're
born in
Indian, yeah.
Kenya.
Yeah. My dad's parents were born in
Wow.
India, I think. My mom's parents were also born in Africa.
So they have their African
Yeah. My mom's mom was born in Uganda, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do they have 3 citizenships?
No. No, they don't have African citizenships.
Even that
Just,
they're born
no,
there?
not even Indian, just Canadian. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Even if you're born in Africa?
I mean, they might. I don't know. Oh, maybe you're right. I don't know. I haven't really asked.
They must.
That's their born nation.
Yeah.
So they would have to have a citizenship?
I think
there?
so.
I don't know.
Actually,
I don't
maybe
know
they
how
are.
it works.
My roommate, I don't know how it works over there, but my roommate was born in the States and he's dual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess maybe.
How did they end up like in Kenya? Like what's that?
I don't know why they ended up there. I think like jobs and stuff. And there's like a large Indian population. I think there still is. And then some shit went down and they're like all got out of there.
Interesting.
So yeah, so I think like my mom was like 6, my dad was 7, but it was different times because they were 6 years apart too. And then they met
they're
here.
6 years.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then they met here. Yeah. Which is crazy.
That's a good age gap, I feel. 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
So they're both born in Kenya and they met in Canada.
Yeah, and my mom's from Calgary and my
Wild.
dad's from Scarborough.
What?
Yeah. And they
Wild.
met here. in Ontario.
Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's funny, my grandparents, when they got married,
Yeah.
I learned this year.
Yeah.
My grandma only found out while she was signing their
Oh my
They
god.
didn't talk about age.
They just assumed, like, she just, like, assumed he was older.
That's hilarious.
My dad's parents didn't know each other for long at all. I think it might have been like super arranged. My dad's parents. Yeah.
My grandparents
Oh.
got engaged after 2 weeks. Austria, I think, to
Yeah.
meet with him because he was in, like, pharmacy school.
Yeah.
And some woman on, like, the train was like, you can't get off this train for a man. And she's like, you're right. So, like, she wasn't getting off. And grandpa's like, what the hell? He was like, he, like, saw her going. He's like, come on. So
That's
funny.
funny.
So cute.
Wow. I'm on my DNA test. I was 28% Irish, and then I was like 15% British. I had like a couple percent from Finland.
Me too. I was a little Finnish.
Yeah, and then I had
Norwegian.
like 3% East Asia.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the rest was indigenous North America.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
48%.
Wow.
What a mix.
I would love to
What
do
a
that.
mix.
I gotta check mine out too.
I would love to see.
You should do one.
I'm gonna do mine.
It tells you like such cool things too. I got
Yeah.
my like sister-in-law to go through like